What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another Champions League watch along. And even though Arsenal aren't in the Champions League, we still get into this rave somehow, people. Real Madrid against Chelsea tonight. Big game, second leg. Obviously, Real Madrid battered Chelsea 3-1 in the first leg. Karim Benzema masterclass. Can Chelsea pull off what some people would say is the impossible tonight, people? But listen, I don't think this tie is completely over. As I've said many times, first goal will dictate the direction of this game. If Real Madrid score first, make it 4-1, I think Chelsea are finished. If Chelsea get the first goal, then you never know. It's definitely game on, people. Big up to each and every one of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me slow down this chat, people. Go into Lacazette mode. Xhaka's got the night off. So we call it Lacazette mode, the way that brother's moving at the moment. FaZe, big up yourself. Ten Hag has agreed verbally to become the new Manchester United manager. They've got him, people. And yeah, listen, I think you've appointed a good manager there. If he gets the right backing and he can get his ideas across, then I think you've got half a chance there. I definitely think he is the better appointment than Poch. I would not have gone for Poch if I was United. So big up FaZe, man. I'm sure you're a happy man right now. Benzema hat-trick again tonight. People are calling it from early. 3 of you there all saying Big Body Ben's going to get a hat-trick. That guy D saying 2-0. Benzi's 4-1 to score first. That is decent odds. A few of you there saying Benzema hat-trick. Might stick a bill on the first goal at the odds there at 4-1. Joe's going for a 2-0 Chelsea win. That would take it to extra time. Obviously, no away goals rule anymore. Don't forget, people, and you know what CP would get? Anybody that gets any goal updates, let us know in the chat. Obviously, tonight, people, it's also the second leg of Bayern Munich against Villarreal. Villarreal leading after the first leg. Can Unai Emery lead Villarreal to a Champions League semi-final and beat Bayern Munich? That would be painful for us as Arsenal fans. But listen, fair play to Unai, man. He's a quality manager in the cup competitions. Mob Squad, Real Madrid fan, going for a 2-1 win tonight. Everyone hit the likes, people. We're live on Twitch and YouTube as well. Big up to all of you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Chelsea boys going for a 1-1, which won't quite be enough for Chelsea. Jeff said we have a boldy coming to Old Trafford. Listen, I think United fans should be pleased with that, and I think you should really support him. You know, this is one of the most highly rated young managers in world football now. He's no guarantees that he works, but I certainly think that's the right direction to go in. So I think United fans need to back him. Big up Cody Mystified. Big up Curtis. See you net. Big up to the unit. Twitch gang, YouTube gang. Big up everyone. Carville said, yo, how are you, Curtis? Please collab with Lee. Gonna listen, people. I always say, man, I'm one of these people, I don't really reach out to people unless I've already got a connection or I've met you or something like that. Obviously, I've met Lee Gunner once or twice at the Emirates, but listen, man, I'm here, people. People know where I'm at. I'm easy to get hold of. Machine said, your fan cam on AFTV was fire, bro. I appreciate that. I got a lot of good feedback from that. Benz and Bale. Listen, Bale was getting booed at the weekend, bro. I don't see him coming on at all. Dre said, big up Curtis, man's wearing white for Hala Madrid. Come on, man. No disrespect to the Chelsea fans, but I can't have you winning another Champions League, man. It's all mad people. Zach said, large up Curtis. JS said, not league on. Yeah. Listen, we ain't gonna. You know me, people. Listen, I don't like to collab with too many people. And I'm very. You see me most days. I don't work with too many people, but you know. Is the away goals rule written off? Yeah, all of the Champions League, it's out anyway. Big up Nathan, hope you're well. He said, imagine we got Benzema when we was linked with him in 2015. Benzema, Alexis, Ozil, Cazorla. Would have been unreal, can't lie. Big up yourself, love this channel. Been subscribed for a while. Big up Nathan, thank you for your super chat and thank you for your words. Karim Benzema, you know what? A lot of people probably don't remember. My first AFTV interview was, I think it was 2015, Crystal Palace away. I did one interview and then never came back on for about 3 years. I was still playing, I think, at the time. And yeah, I remember that was the title. I said, we need to sign Benzema. And of course, we never did. We got Mesut Ozil just before that. But big up Nathan. Gooner8 said, free vids today. YouTube go. Hey, we got to start putting the work in, man. There's a lot of football going off. A few of you having a go at League Gunner. Listen, I don't want to have a go and criticize people, man. It is what it is. Everyone's got their opinions. And listen, man, I don't get too caught up in it. Curtis Shorts TV. Oh man, no, man, what are you doing to me? Man edited the picture and changed it from Unai Emery to Arteta. You're a madman, you know. Yo, that's a good picture though. I can't lie. In fact, I remember one time being at the Emirates and Arteta was coming out. A few young kids were chasing after the car, as you can imagine. I didn't go anywhere near that car. But big up yourself, bro. Cody Mystified said, Fran interview was good. I needed to finally see the issues with our fan base. Bearing. What's that? Oh, Arteta fanboy. I hear what you're saying. Curtis Shorts TV, that is a banger. We could do a shorts channel just to put clips up or something. But yo, you've done me there, man. Man photoshopped the picture and put Arteta. That is legendary, man. MD said, Big C is a YouTube OG. Big up your damn self. We got a goated community, man. Come on. The community is legendary. Rion, yeah, man. A few people sent me this. Listen, man. You know me, people. You know me. I just brushed that off, man. I brushed that. Did you watch the Highbury squad yesterday? Sophia low-key called you out. I mean, you know me, Bill. I just mind my business. Let's get my drink on. I don't worry about it. It's funny. I don't get it, to be honest. But one thing I realized quickly with this YouTube game, people, anyone can say anything because no one has to get held accountable. People just see something that you say and want to jump all over it rather than saying, okay, I wonder why that person's saying that, or I wonder what their viewpoint is of saying that, you know? So, listen, I don't mind, man. Let them say whatever, man. I'm doing me, you know? If you saw Arteta in Tesco in the last aisle, what you going to do? I would shout, get out. I would say, listen, man, you know, I think you've had enough time now, bro. It's time to go back to Man City. And Curtis said, keep my name out your mouth. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, listen, we call it C Unit. So do I just need to drop that piggy bank 50 cent record? Just, you know what I mean? And go for everyone. But nah, listen, you know me, people. Give us some context. So basically what it was, I think I put something out about Lokonga. She was overly offended for some reason. That how dare you question Sambi Lokonga? And it's funny, man. There's a few of them on Twitter. You say anything, they don't agree with it. Oh, I can't believe you're saying that. It's like, come on, man. Arteta buying more cones at Tesco, I assume. Let's have a look. Ish said, Big C, bring Arteta on a watch-along, show him Champions League football. Hate fans who have a go at each other. It's silly behaviour, innit? It's silly. What's up, Big C and C Unit? Big up Captain Sal, big up Curtis and the Twitch C Unit, big up yourself. Goated community business people, as we always say. I mean, like I said, somebody genuinely messaged me and said, I think you need to stop criticising Lacazette because he probably watches your videos and you're going to make him play worse. I mean, I said, yo, bro, you need to relax. First of all, you probably don't watch the video. Second of all, if you did, I don't think it has any effect on the man's performance. If you're a striker, you've scored 1 in 17. A YouTube video ain't going to bother you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It ain't going to bother you. So, yeah, I just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Right, let me get Julian. Julian's in a world of his own, I can't lie. Big him up, though, but yeah, man. What was he blaming? The loan system? Costas? No way someone messaged me that. You know what I mean? I thought it was someone from Arsenal or something. I said, right, this is just a random brother saying, don't say anything bad about Lacazette. You're hammering his confidence. Do me a favour, mate. It is what it is. Right, let me get the... Jack Deep said, check it in, Big C. Driving home from the clinic, late night settings. Big up yourself, bro. Folks take criticism personally. What people don't understand is football is opinions. It's opinions. Fan opinions. the managers, the coaches, the players, everybody sees things different. I have never seen someone's opinion on Arsenal and thought, oh, no, I can't cope with that. I need to message them back and say, why have you got that opinion? I don't care. I've seen Julian at AFTV. I said, bro, how come you're blaming the loan system? He says, no, for me, the loan system, it's flawed. Chelsea got 30 players on loan. I said, cool. I don't agree with you, but that's your opinion. I'm not bothered about that. People get triggered easy, man. It's funny. I find it funny, man. Let me show you the team lineups, then you can give me your predictions, people. Let's have a look at the Real Madrid team. Big body Ben's business, the skipper, the leader, the goal scorer, who ripped up Chelsea in the first leg. Tuchel said in his press conference, nothing else than a fantastic script to turn this around. It's an opportunity for Chelsea because everybody will have written them off. And can Unai get to the final? Keep me updated. Real Madrid team, Courtois in goal, Carvajal, Alaba, Nacho, and Ferland Mendy at left back. The midfield, Modric, Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and the front three, Valverde, Vinicius Jr. and Benzema. I was just looking at the stats. Vinicius Jr., 17 goals and 10 assists this season. He's hit form, man. 11 caps for Brazil as well. He's really become a top player this season, in my opinion. I remember they was criticising him last season. And then Benzema, 36 goals and 13 assists. 49 goal contributions this season. Absolutely, for me, along with probably Lewand, you're talking about the world's best striker, in my opinion. He's got better with age, he really has. Valverde walks into our team. Listen, I think most of these players do. Can't lie, big up yourself, bro. Always come in clean to the stream. Big up yourself. Let's look at the Madrid bench quick. Ancelotti, the gaffer. Lunin, Tony, Asensio, Marcelo, Luka Jovic, Lucas Vasquez, Gareth Bale, who was booed at the weekend, former Arsenal player Dani Ceballos, the spinning top, Rodrigo, Mariano, Camavinga, and Rafa Marin. That is the Real Madrid team. Lots of quality there, good players to bring on. Let's have a look at the Chelsea team. If you're the Chelsea manager, I'm just saying to him, just go for it. You got nothing to lose. If they go 1-0 up, Real Madrid will get nervous. Trust me, it doesn't matter how good you are. They will feel the pressure if they go 1-0 down. Leroy Sané linked with United and Chelsea. His attitude is pretty bad. Yeah, I see he's been having a tough time there. I heard stories when he was at Man City that he doesn't live well off the pitch. So I don't know if that's continued. He's obviously had a big injury as well. Big C, the GOAT FD. Hey, listen, man. It is what it is, people. I don't take this YouTube thing, man. It's like WWF, people. Do you know what I mean? Or WWE, actually. I'm getting a bit older on a WWE. It's wrestling, man. It ain't real. When it comes to all this chatty business. This is the Chelsea team anyway. Mendy and goal, who had a stinker last week with them mistakes. Reece James, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Loftus-Cheek starts. Didn't expect that one. N'Golo Kante, who is captain. Kovacic, Alonso, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner. How crazy would it be if Timo Werner scored the goals to knock out Real Madrid? On the bench, Kepa, Bettinelli, Aspilicueta, I'm surprised he's on the bench. Shaloba, Christiansen dropped. He was poor last week. Malang Sarr, Jorginho, Saul, Pulisic, Vale, and Hakim Ziyech. No Lukaku on the bench. I don't know. Chelsea fans, let me know. Is it an injury problem? Is that just form? I don't know what's going on, but Lukaku not involved. And we are underway, people. We are underway. Give me a score predictions. Hey, bros, come on, man. Some little idiot thing, man. Nothing serious, my dog. Gunnar 8's going 2-2. I still think Real Madrid will beat them. I'm going to go 2-1 Real Madrid. Lukaku's been dropped from the whole squad. That's crazy. He's being linked with PSG, I believe, as an Mbappe replacement. Lawrence says 1-1. Chelsea playing 4-3-3. That's quite attacking for them. Usually 5 at the back. 2-0 Madrid. 2-1 Chelsea. Lukaku's not in the squad. How long have Modric, Casemiro and Kroos played together? It's got to be, 5-6 years? Maybe longer. I could be way off. Could be even longer. QNTV said, Curtis, a Chelsea fan, used to be an ex-pro footballer. Big up, bro. Graham says 2-1. Quezi says 2-2. Benzema brace. Mike saying 2-2. Oderek saying 4-2. That would take us to extra time. And Lukaku's injured. Some people saying he's injured. Some people saying he's just been dropped. What's the deal here, people? Make sure you keep us updated as well. Bayern Munich against Villarreal. Will Unai Emery reach the Champions League semi-final? That would be a big headline. Hala Madrid. Legendary football club, I can't lie. Bayascuna said, praying for another Benzema hat-trick. Been looking forward to watching the decline of Chelsea. You've got a cult following. We'll back it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hey, come on, brother. I'd take Lukaku. Would you take Lukaku at Arsenal? I see a West Ham fan there saying it. Oh, he's injured. Would you take Lukaku at Arsenal? I think he's 29 years of age. He's on 250. I wouldn't take him. The Lukaku that was in Inter Milan, and plus the way Arteta wants to play football wouldn't work with his link-up play. He's not very good, man. He was left in London as he's injured. That move's been a disaster for him, hasn't it? Looks so good in Italy. Listen, he's better than Lacazette, but you'd pay 50, 60 million. You'd pay him 250 a week. I just don't think that adds up for Arsenal. Chris said, safe to say I'm a massive Madrid fan tonight. I think most Arsenal fans would not want to see Chelsea get to another Champions League semi-final because anything can happen. GA Cool G said, you said Beamer, Benz and Bentley earlier. I forgot about that song. Just listen to it. What a tune. Beamer, Benz and Bentley. Who was that? Lloyd Banks and was it Joel Santana, I think, as well? Yeah, man. I haven't heard that tune for years. Big up Omar, man. I hope you're well. We got a new, improved Omar yesterday. Man started dropping money in the chat after all these years, man. Omar's living life. He's doing well, man. Big up Omar, man. Here come Chelsea on the attack. Reece James. That's a free kick, surely. Referee doesn't give it. Chelsea play on. They're going to be hunting this first goal. Rudiger, 25 yards out. Whips in with his left foot. Cleared by Alaba. Chelsea have started the better team so far. Omar living large, man. I'm telling you. Oh, Banks, Joel Ortiz, was it? Oh, fabulous. I forget that song. I haven't heard that song for time. Man said, I'm broke now, thanks to Curtis. Hey, big up, bro, big up. I'm sure there's plenty there. Man said, refund. Hey, man. I said it back to you, bro. Don't worry, man. I got you. Hey, big up Penalty Spot. Big up the Twitch crew and community. Big up yourself, bro. Make sure you guys follow Penalty Spot and Dre on Twitch as well. Two music DJs. Very good at what they do. We're going to get something going as well at some stage when I kind of figure out this Twitch thing proper. Omar Abramovich, I'm telling you, man, he's come into money somewhere. I don't know what's going on. He's living the high life. Curtis, you're a basketball fan. Do you know what? Let me tell you, right? Growing up, everyone supported Chicago Bulls where I was from, right? Naturally, Bulls in it. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman. Everyone was a Bulls fan. So me, I was like, you know what? I love Michael Jordan, but I'm not going to support the Bulls. I'm going to do something different. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to support the New York Knicks because Patrick Ewing was a Jamaican. Jamaican-born Patrick Ewing with that sweaty forehead. You know what I mean? So I clinged on to the New York Knicks. Well, having been an Arsenal fan, anyone who follows the NBA, supporting Arsenal and supporting the New York Knicks is an absolute myth. You know what I mean? Absolute pain in abundance. So I turned into a bit of a LeBron James follower, man. You know what? I always used to like Allen Iverson with the big diamond earrings. I was a big fan of Kobe as well. Oh, Vinicius was nearly in. Big fan of Kobe as well. And yeah, LeBron, man, is my favorite now. So to be honest, Arsenal and the New York Knicks just doesn't add up. So I kind of held back from that. And I'm just a LeBron James fan. I can't lie. The Knicks have disappeared. Even the Lakers have been poor this year. Here's Benzi, 25 yards out. Kante, great tackle. Chelsea have started this game quite well. Curtis, do you remember that guy put a £200 super chat as a mistake? Bro, it was 500. £500 super chat, Sam. Man said, yo, I meant to give you 50. I put 500 in by accident. But no, I ran the peas back to him. You know what I mean? I'm a proper stand-up dude, man. I ain't going to keep man's peas. He got the peas back, man. Oh, Werner in the penalty area. Oh, he gets rid of it. Man said practice. We talking about practice, man. What's that? That's Ted Lasso, innit? Ain't that Ted Lasso? What a TV program or Netflix series, whatever that is, by the way. I love that. I watched that whole series in like 2 days. I had to just keep watching the next episode. Florida Water, Big C used the money to pay the money. Nah, but you know what? I sent him the peas back, man. He's still in the community, Sam. He'll tell you. He got his peas back. I couldn't do that to him. That's man's rent money, man. You should have did something different and not follow the Arsenal. Alfred, let me tell you, bro. I was living the high life school and college days. There was no pain supporting Arsenal. We were finishing first or second every season as or United. You know what I mean? And now it's come back to bite me. You know, my dad tried to make me a Liverpool fan. I used to banter them off. Now they're living the high life. But it is what it is. Swings and roundabouts. Here's Vinicius Jr. left-hand side. Good feet. Benzi's there. Can he find him? Reece James. Crossed in and they clear it. Chelsea have started quite well. Econ Wizard, yo, Big C, been watching every day since last January, but never commented. I'm changing that from now. Big up yourself and the C Unit family. Big up yourself, bro. I can't believe it when people say, yo, I've been watching for time. I haven't once commented. But I get it. Some people, we just like to chill in the background and just watching it. I get it. But I appreciate your comment and appreciate the support, bro. Man chose the Knicks. Oh, my... Bruv. I got all caught up in this. Yo, Patrick Ewing's Jamaican. Patrick Ewing's Jamaican. I'm going to support the New York Knicks. Another stinker of a decision. Arsenal and the Knicks is just paying people, let me tell you. Mystic said, for me, Curtis, I'm more of a Kevin Durant fan. Yeah, baller. I like Carmelo when he was at the Knicks as well, you know. But I liked Allen Iverson, man. Them big diamond earrings. First time commenting too. Big up Curtis. Hey, Prince Teddy, come on, man. You've been around for ages, man. Come on. We've had you in the community for time. Chelsea on the attack. Oh, cleared by Mendy. They've started quite well, to be fair, Chelsea. I can't lie. They've started pretty well. Bro, I feel sorry for Knicks fans, even as a Celtics fan. It's all mad people. I used to watch basketball quite a lot when I was younger, man. Utah Jazz, man. John Stockton and Karl Malone, all them days, man. I'm from the old school. Who was the Arsenal player that made you start supporting Arsenal? It was Wrighty, you know. Got to be honest, it was Wrighty. I don't know what it was. It was just a personality, man. And yeah, it was Wrighty. Definitely Wrighty. I loved Anelka as well. Very underrated baller at Arsenal, Nicholas Anelka. Absolute beast. But yeah, Righty for sure, man. Big C was a glory hunter back then. Oh, man, yeah, I was living that high life in that JVC top. Not anymore. I don't even wear them shirts. Here's Mendy, left-hand side for Madrid. Good defense. Chelsea have started the game quite well. Oh, you're on about the Allen Iverson. Check me. I'm talking about rotted Ted Lasso. Oh, my days. Yeah, Iverson in the diamond earrings. Would you do an NBA watch along? Yeah, probably would. I know a lot of the games are late at night, but I'm up late anyway. So maybe, yeah, when we get to the playoffs and that, we could do something. Who's the choice to replace Arteta? Should he be shown the door? This is the question I keep getting asked. And wow, Vinicius Jr. gets a yellow for diving. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Apologies. I thought he gave it to... it's a free kick to Real Madrid. He's give the yellow to Reece James. Who's your choice? For me, I said initially I would look at Mancini. Won the Prem, won the Euros, and knows the league. And I think you could get him. Zidane would be the dream one that I would try and get, but I don't think we'd get him. Vieira possibly as an outsider. They're just the first three that come to my mind. I'm sure there are many other ones. I would make Zidane an offer. He may turn you down, but Mancini would definitely be one that I would consider. Free kick to Real Madrid. Benzi puts it over the bar. To be honest, I don't really consider Benzema a free kick specialist. I would have thought maybe Toni Kroos or Modric would have took that. You should do an NBA Finals watch along. Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't mind doing that. Inmeat said the last time I commented was when people were questioning whether Tavares was better than Tierney. Safe to say times have changed. Oh, man. Bakala said, Big C, do you remember the delivery man banging on your door? Oh, mate, that was a classic. Man wouldn't leave. I was like, just leave outside, man. Just staring through the window, just banging. One of the funniest moments on your channel. The drama of live YouTube, eh? Anything can happen. Are the playoffs next week? Might do that, you know. Might do that. How many subscribers do you need to make enough to survive without a day job? Do you know what? It's not even a numbers game. It's genuinely not. People think subscribers. Subscribers is good, but it's views. It's, do you have a sponsorship? How many views do you get? How long do people watch your content for? How much content do you put out? There are loads of things that can affect it. There isn't a set number that you can say, right, once you hit that, you can go full time. There are people with loads of subscribers, but their interaction and their viewers is low, you know. So it's all different. It's all different. Like you said, engagement matters. Weekends are the playoffs in the NBA. APV said started working out again on 2 weeks. Any advance to gain weight? Here come Chelsea, Timo Werner. Havertz. Oh, it's a corner. I'm gaining weight. They usually say bang heavy weights. Heavy weights will put weight on you, innit? Because muscle weighs more than body fat. So go for heavier weights, less reps, and try and build up your power. And then when you get, man said eat oxtail to gain weight. You don't want that kind of weight, let me tell you. But yeah, man, heavier weights. But be careful, of course, you know. I don't want you to have any accident. Tell me I set you up. Rudiger with a header, heads it over. Listen, I tell people this all the time, right? Sleep is so important for anybody that goes to the gym. People don't understand. Drinking water to keep your body moving and sleeping properly. Go and read Roger Federer, Usain Bolt, all these great athletes about what they tell you about sleep. Some of these men sleep for 11, 12 hours a night, which, you know, when you're busy and you're running around, most people don't sleep properly, you know. When I was young, I used to sleep easy 8, 9 hours. Now, 6, 7 hours sleep. Light sleeper as well, you know. Any advice for new YouTubers? I would just say you learn while you're on the job. You know, for me, I was always like, no, I don't want to start the channel until I've got a great camera, I've got great lighting, I've got the perfect background, I've got everything's perfect. Sometimes you just got to pull the phone out, press record it, edit it a little bit and bang it out there. Learn on the job. I definitely learned on the job because I look back on some of my first videos and I look a little bit apprehensive the way I'm talking and, you know, all of that. But you learn on the job. Arteta business, like Ishi's saying. Listen, if Arteta can learn how to be a football manager at Arsenal, I'm sure we can learn how to put out a few YouTube videos, you know. So, yeah, man. Yeah, why not, people? Just learn on the job. I didn't get your April Fool's joke about Kroenke buying the stadium. I thought he built the stadium. How come he don't own it? No, effectively, he doesn't own it. Arsenal Football Club own the stadium. Rather than Kroenke. It's a separate thing. You know, an owner doesn't sell the club and own the stadium. The club own the stadium. Chelsea on the attack. They could be in. They've scored! Chelsea have taken the lead. Wow, against all odds. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0. Mason Mount with the goal. Oh, my days. Oh, wow. Shell-shocked. Great finish. That's a fantastic goal, Mason Mount. He had an absolute stinker last week. Gets between Carvajal and Mendy. Side foots it into the corner. Wow. And I said it before. Whoever scores first in this game. Wow. Thomas Tuchel. Mason Mount. He was criticised last week for flicking his hair all game. He cut his hair at the weekend. He went to Southampton and scored a couple of goals. And he scored first. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0, 3-2 on aggregate. And listen, as a neutral, it's game on right now. I can't lie. From a watch-along point of view, that adds a lot of spice to the game. It's just if Chelsea win this, I'll be nervous. Because Chelsea are one of them teams, I feel like. If they get to the semi-final, all of a sudden they come to life. Here's Vinicius Jr., a little back heel. Great defending and N'Golo Kante. That's what he's so good at. Game on, people. Game on. Mount cuts his hair. All of a sudden, he starts banging goals. This is absolute game on. Chelsea fans. I've got to admit, Chelsea, I'm going to be honest, you've been the better team. Kept the ball well. Toni Kroos looks for a long ball, gives it away. Wow. Absolute wild people. Usman said, Big C, you almost always pick the right streams to what? Hey, last week, bro, I picked Man City against Atletico. That was an absolute snorefest, you know. That was a terrible game. Carlo Ancelotti clapping his hands. Chelsea have a proper youth project. Listen, I said it many times, people. Chelsea, for me, have the best youth policy in English football. They cherry pick the best youngsters from around the country. The ones that are at a super high level, they get put in. Here's Vinicius Jr. into the penalty area. Why is he going so wide? What's he doing? What is he doing there? He should have ran towards goal. He looked scared of Rudiger. He went wide and tried to cross it. He should have gone at him there. Goes out for a throw-in. I have no idea what he's doing there. Why does he not run and try and take Rudiger on and get a shot off? He goes wide and crosses it and no one's in there. Chelsea have the best youth policy. Yeah, like Julian said, 34 youth players out on loan. What you do, you probably end up with 10 of them back at the club and you sell them for big money. Maybe 5 or 6 of them get in your first team. And it works. It works. They've made a fortune off it. You look at the kid Brozier at Southampton now. They'd get 30 million for him. That Mark Gay at Palace. Shot by Mount saved. They got 20 odd million for him. Tamori went for nearly 30 million. They're outstanding at doing it. So Villarreal dominating possession. Do you know what? I hope he beats them. You know what? I hope Unai beats them. Fair play to him. I think he was harshly criticised at Arsenal. He didn't get the players that he wanted to sign. How can I really criticise him? And he told us the truth, I felt, as well. So big up Unai, man. I hope they beat Bayern Munich. Why not? Be good to see someone else in the semi-final. Remember Chelsea scored first last game. Did they score first in the last game? I actually can't remember that. I thought Benzi scored the first goal last week, Dre. I'm going to check back. I can't remember. Was it last Wednesday? Nah, they were 2-0 up. Benzi scored 2. So, nah. Bayern will probably sack Nagelsmann. Yeah, if they get knocked out to Villarreal, their manager will get sacked. But that's what big clubs do when they fail, mate. They move managers. DJ Ash said, Curtis, he's suffering really bad with his anxiety and depression. I'm hoping your stream can help, bro. Listen, community settings, C-unit business. Listen, I respect the fact that you can come into this community and even say that. So it means a lot that you can even say that. Hope things get better for you. The community's here. Reach out if you have to, you know, and I think it's very brave of you to come into the chat and say something like that. And I think it says a lot about the community that we've got here, that you feel safe enough to say things like that. So Ash, thoughts are with you, bro. Reach out if you have to. Hope things get better and hope the stream can help you in some way. I'm sure we'll be going mad at some stage, man. So big up Ash, man. Very brave. Yeah, man. Community's bigging you up anyway, Ash, man. Yeah, man. Very brave. Not many people would do that, man. That's the starting point. You know, awareness, realize what the issue is. Let it out, then you try and figure out how you can move forward, man. So big up Ash, man. Really appreciate it. And big up to the community, man. Legends, all of you, man. That's what we're trying to build here. Strong, positive community, you know. Devon, here he goes. This is where it's all going to, you know, go from love real quick. He said, what is your problem with Arteta? At the start of the season, nobody would have said we would be in a top 4 race. You would have taken 6th, and now the manager out. Here we go. So it's all about to kick off here. I mean, I've said this over and over again, Devon, and I respect your opinion. For me, football changes. And let's take Thomas Tuchel as an example. The man came in when Chelsea were 8th in the league last year, yet he won the Champions League. Because guess what? Things change. Circumstances change. Nobody expected Arsenal to get top 4 at the start of the season, but in January, I felt like Arsenal could get top 4. I didn't expect us to sell 6 players and not bring 1 player in the January transfer window. That has ultimately probably led to us missing out on top 4, if we do miss out on top 4. So for me, things change, and I think this year, getting Europa League qualification after spending 150 million in the summer, Tottenham sacking their manager, United sacking their manager, is a failure in my opinion. Respectfully, Devon, respectfully. Loads of people giving advice and nice comments to Ash. Appreciate it. And I Am King said, Ash, get a dog, bro. He was in the same place a few months ago. A dog will change your life. Hey, I Am King, man. Big up, bro. You've been in the community a long time as well. And listen, I'm glad you're feeling better. Here's Timo Werner in the penalty area. Pulls it back. Oh, yo, Real Madrid are scrambling here, by the way, people. Sean said, nah, Curtis, I disagree. You're just being negative, mate. Big up Sean, man. Listen, hey, it is what it is, Sean. I can't help it, can I? Sean's legendary Liverpool fan as well. No, Devon, respect. Listen, I always say, as long as people are respectful, I'm always willing to debate, man. Simple as that. Big C, I have to move to Twitch, much better than YouTube. I mean, listen, I don't want to start dissing YouTube because that's the foundations. But, you know, a lot of people seem to like the viewing on Twitch. Because I think you can come off Twitch and go on to different apps and Twitch doesn't close. So we're obviously YouTube, unless you've got YouTube Premium, you have to be on YouTube. Here's Thiago Silva. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Finds Loftus-Cheek. 25 yards out, shoots. It's blocked. They're doing decent here, Chelsea. I can't even lie. Here's Vinicius Jr. They're doubling up on him well. Great defending, Reece James. He's on a yellow card as well. APV said, I've had problems with anxiety before. Still do from time to time. The best advice I can give is exercise, whether it be working out, going for a walk, or kicking a football about. It really helps. Listen, I think exercise is vital, and I appreciate you reaching out as well, man. And putting that in APV. And I think exercise, man, and clearing your mind. Sometimes I just go to the gym. Sometimes I just go for a long walk, headphones on. I think it's really important for your mental well-being, man, to get that exercise in. So, yeah, man, listen, I really appreciate you putting that in. Robbie World said, meditation, gratitude, journaling, and working out is what helps me with my mental health. And listen, it's crazy times we're in. We've just gone through a pandemic and lockdowns and things that we're not used to having to deal with as humans. You know, we're used to being around people, not being locked down like animals. Oh, Benzema's shot goes over the bar corner. So, yeah, man, I agree. I agree. Those things are very helpful. Curtis, get Kenny on the show with Kevin Campbell. You have extra ammo. He's the only one who can shout Kevin Campbell down. Don't tell Kev. Make it a surprise. Well, hopefully I'll have Kev on towards the end of this week, man. Let's see. Walcott said, Curtis, I must be honest, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I like your perspective on football. Tony Cruz whips it in. Cleared by Mendy, and Chelsea get a throw in. I appreciate it. Listen, when you've got strong opinions about anything, not everybody will agree with you. That's the only thing. But I don't mind. You see me, I'm comfortable when I make my opinions. I try and have facts behind it. And if people don't agree with it, it is what it is, people. It is what it is, you know. Devon's come back. He said, Curtis, we have major injuries in Tierney and Partey. When we win, no praise for the manager. See, I disagree with that. I bigged this manager up plenty of times when we've won. How many times have I said, you know, I can hear the music? How many times have I put the Champions League green screen up? Go and look at the celebrations when we score. So I think that's unfair to say no praise. When we lose, he's out of his depth. If Spurs' two key players, you wouldn't say Conte is out of his depth. I mean, listen, we lost a centre midfielder and a left back. No disrespect, but you should be able to replace players in those positions, in my opinion, Devon. And the drop shouldn't be that big that you have to change your whole system. You're then playing your other centre mid at left back. You're playing with two number 8s with Sambi in the middle. So I think respectfully, man, you got to look at it a little bit different, you know? Yeah, I can understand if Tottenham lost Kane and Son, it's a crisis. But the manager designed this squad. The manager signed 17 of the players in Arsenal's 25-man squad. He's in his third season. He spent $250 million, you know. So, yeah, man, respectfully, I think he's had enough time and money to build a strong enough squad. We shouldn't be a left-back injury away from a crisis. We really shouldn't. Curtis, if you didn't support Arsenal, who would you support and why? I mean, that's a difficult one for me to say. All I can say is, like I said, my dad wanted me to be a Liverpool fan. So if I'd have just followed suit, then that's probably what would have happened, you know. But I had to find my own club at the end of the day. Maybe I was also a bit of a glory fan because at the time, Liverpool weren't very good. If Liverpool were flying, I might have looked at it and gone, they're actually quite good. But I looked at it, I thought, nah, man, that ain't my club. Seen Wrighty with the gold tooth and all of that, and went with that kind of thing. So it is what it is. Man said Devon's on his second red card. You can join Liverpool now. Listen, you sign that lifetime deal, don't you, unfortunately? When you support a club. Here come Chelsea. Oh, Loftus-Cheek nearly got in there. It's blocked. Jeffrey said, Curtis, these past couple of streams have probably been one of the best streams. Yeah, man, listen, a lot of people have been bigging up the stream, the watch-along against Brighton, the Arsenal therapy. Hopefully we go from strength to strength, and keep climbing. Sal said, Curtis, you should have listened to your dad. Hey, yeah. Easy for me to say now. I was living the high life in my younger years. Now it's pain. APV said, I'm a boiled Arsenal fan. He also supports his local team, Bristol City. Listen, I'm similar. My local team's Nottingham Forest. They're always the next team that I look for. How did Arsenal get on? Obviously, we do the watch along. And then I look, how did Nottingham Forest get on? They're actually third in the Championship at the moment. So I really hope they get promoted this season, man. Big club. And they're bigger than some of these clubs in the Premier League, like Burnley and Norwich and Watford. So I really hope Forest get promoted. That guy D, big up bro, he said, smash a like and subscribe on a calm one, people. Nearly 900 of you watching. Chelsea on the attack. Kai Havertz into the penalty area. Lays it back to, Loftus-Cheek. It's blocked. Shot. Kovacic puts it over the bar. Former Real Madrid player, of course, as well. So I wonder if the Madrid fans are booing him or not. What do you think about Jed Spence? Big C's a good player. Good player. I think he'll get a move. Unless Forest get promoted, they might sign him on a permanent. But he is good. He's definitely a good player. A couple Forest fans said he's a camera merchant, though, that he plays better every time they're on TV. But I don't know. I haven't watched them enough. Lopez said, I never used to watch football until I saw Thierry Henry play in 2001. I've been a fan ever since. Listen, man, he was one of them players, wasn't he, that you couldn't help but love watching what you were seeing. One of my good friends, he's a Man United fan, and he used to say to me all the time, he said, listen, I just love Thierry Henry. He said, he's everything you would want to be as a young striker. Quick, he had the personality, he could score so many different types of goals. I think he's the best player to ever play in the Premier League, the best player to ever play for Arsenal, and just an unbelievable player. And the fact he wasn't even a natural striker, he was a winger, just is kind of crazy how he was such a good finisher in front of goal, because that's something that's usually born into you as a natural goal scorer. So, yeah, Henry was just ridiculous. I mean, how much would he be worth in the modern market? You look at strikers, they're talking about 80 million for Darwin Núñez, who's had one good season in Portugal. Thierry Henry would be worth 250 million in the modern game, especially with him being a striker. I suppose the only interesting thing, with the position that Thierry Henry plays, he probably might not play up front in these modern formations. He'd probably play left, like kind of left forward where Sadio Mane plays. I can't imagine him playing central and playing like that. So he might actually be a winger in the modern game, which is crazy. Henry would be 300 million nowadays, says Bias Gunnar. Winchester says 300 million as well. More than 250, says FaZe. He would cost an absolute fortune. A lot of these old school strikers would cost a fortune. Kind of missed the best days of R9, but my older cousin couldn't help showing me clips of him growing up. Best striker ever. He was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. And listen, I love Thierry Henry. I'm an Arsenal fan, but R9 for me is the greatest striker I've ever seen. Because he was in Italy doing it to Nesta, Cannavaro, Maldini. These guys were on a whole nother level of defending. And he's just bodying them, man, every week. So and World Cup final, 2 goals, Golden Boot. Yeah, you're talking 500 million for him. I don't even think you could buy R9. I think he'd be too expensive. Whatever club he was at, you'd never get him out of it. He's that good. NR11 said, Curtis, would you take Wenger as director of football? His talent identification is why he was so successful. I don't think I would. I don't think Wenger being back at Arsenal would help that much. And also, let's be honest, towards the end of his tenure at Arsenal, his talent identification was shocking. He signed Mustafi, he signed Kolasinac, he signed Xhaka, so yeah, in the early days, his talent identification was incredible with your Henrys and Elkas. But towards the end, he was signing some crazy players, man. So I think you just bring Wenger back as an ambassador, like Ferguson does at United. Sit him in the stand for certain games, wave to the fans. But I wouldn't actually bring him back to Arsenal in any kind of working role, if I'm being honest. Luka Modric, oh, shot over. Real Madrid not playing that well, I got to be honest, Chelsea got to take great heart out of this. They're more than in this game. Wenger relied on the scouts. I'd take Michael Edwards. Michael Edwards, for me, is somebody we should get this summer, but I think he's already being linked with Newcastle. I think they're already talking to him. Glenn Holder said, I used to watch and follow Arsenal when Charlie Nicholas was playing in Liam Brady. I actually met Charlie Nicholas once in London. Good guy, man. Scottish. Obviously, former Arsenal player. I didn't really watch him play. It was before my time. But he seemed like a good guy, man. Chelsea on the ball. Timo Werner. It'd be so typical, innit? Timo Werner, the guy that has just missed chances for the last 2 years, probably go and score the winner. Sam, big up Sam. This is the Sam, by the way, that put the 500 in the chat. He said, crazy how much PSG paid for Neymar. I think they felt he was going to be the start of a huge project and loads of success, but it hasn't really worked out. I think that was one of the worst moves we've ever seen in football. Because I actually think Neymar ruined his career by going to PSG. I think he was going to become the best player in the world at Barcelona. He just needed to be patient. But PSG playing in the French league has definitely made his career go downhill, which is a shame because he was the new skillful player that we could all kind of, enjoy watching. And he's just turned into a bit of a petulant, spoiled player, which is a shame. Buenos Aires Guna said Wenger lost it when he started using computers and stats. 100%. Trust the eye test, bro. Stats are important. You have to acknowledge them. But we started signing players based off stats. I saw a stat that El Neni had completed the most passes in Europe. Well, yeah, that's not difficult when you pass backwards all the time, and things like that. Stupid stats that we went off, man. And we signed some terrible players towards the end. John Layett said his local team was Millwall. He hated walking past their old ground, but the players that made him love football. Being honest, Ian Wright and Dennis Bergkamp. Then it became Ronaldinho, João Mina, and Thierry Henry. I love the skillful players. We all love the skillful players, man. They're the ones that just, they made football look different, man. The skills. Bias Schooner said David Dean leaving is the big reason we went down. Nearly left in 07-08. Shot just wide there for Chelsea. Rudiger coincided with Kroenke's takeover. The thing was, apologies, the sound went, people. I don't know what happened. The thing was, I think David Dean genuinely felt like he was leaving us in safe hands with the Kroenkes. It's very difficult to blame him because how could he have seen what the Kroenkes were going to do? He's thinking, billionaire Americans that are going to invest, take us to the next level, compete with Chelsea. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way and it went downhill, but they took a gamble. They didn't want to sell to Usmanov, and it certainly didn't work. Mark said, big up Curtis, levels here are unbelievable. Arsenal would be 3-0 down. Chelsea are playing really well, really well. Got to give them credit. And they could be cleared. It feels like Real Madrid are hanging on, people. It feels like Real Madrid are hanging on. They do look nervous. They do. They're not keeping the ball. Chelsea look full of energy in midfield. Your likes of Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek. These guys can run. And this is what you have to do to Real Madrid. You got to make Modric feel old. Don't let him get on the ball. Outrun him. Keep him moving. And maybe things can happen. Drew said YouTube is down for a lot of people right now. Is something going on with YouTube at the moment then? Hopefully we managed to get through the game. We are live on Twitch and YouTube as well. Kovacic is a beast. I rate him. I think he's a good player. I've always rated him. I would have took him at Arsenal, to be fair. Clever player, good on the ball as well. Sonny said Dane introduced Arsenal to the Cronkies. Listen, like I said, I think it's hard to blame him. He could never have seen what was going to happen. NR11 said Curtis, protect Neymar at all costs. He's probably the last of this kind of flary player. And I get you, and I agree with you in that sense. I just wish he'd stayed at Barca. You know, I think he made the wrong choice going to PSG. The French league doesn't suit him. And I think we lost his level a little bit, if I'm being totally honest. But maybe he goes and wins the World Cup. I think Brazil are definitely one of the favourites for me. Apparently there's a glitch going around at the moment on YouTube. That's crazy, man. We don't need that. Hopefully everything's fine here for your viewing people at the moment. Can only access the homepage, hence why I'm here. I blame the rain. It made us lose too much, says Ty. Big C went for the money. Maybe it was the money that pulled him out of there. Oh, man. Who has the more natural talent, R9 or Messi? I'm going to say R9. I don't care. I'm saying it. He had the touch. He had the speed. He had the skill. He had the finish. He was strong. I'm going R9. More skillful than Messi. Messi a better dribbler. And Barcelona paid for him to grow as well. So I'm going for R9. No one ever paid for him to grow. So I'm going for R Nizzy, people. A lot of you going for Messi though. I get why, but I'm going for R9. Man said blasphemy, Curtis. Messi all the way. Listen, R9's my favourite, so I ain't gonna pick no one over him. YouTube, you're a disgrace, says Ty. Albert said Big C just started an Arsenal career mode. What number should I give Neymar? What number does Neymar wear? 10? 10, yeah, I'm sure he was number 10, innit? Well, Ostrich agrees with me. He's going R9. Most of you have gone for Messi, so he set me up. I can't lie. I'm an R9 fanboy, man. I am. Come on, man. Quote me on that, King. And they paid the man to grow, man. The man was about this tall. They got him up to about that tall. And then it all happened for him, man. You know what I mean? They got some next hormones to make him grow, man. Rion said Lacazette or R9, bro. I'd take R9 right now over Lacazette. And R9's about, what, 48, 49 years of age? Anyone over Lacazette. Shaquille said Messi, Big C, stop cat. Listen, I'm being serious. Quicker, stronger, better finisher, more skillful. I'm not having it. R9. Yeah. No one ever gave him medication to grow. That was natural. Messi might have been about 4'11" without them hormones. So I'm going R9. Omar said the best player I've ever seen, Aubameyang. Oh, don't you start with that trolling. This man was at the front of the queue saying, get rid of him. You know what I mean? Odin and all that stuff. Knee implants, you know. Nah, that's harsh, man. Them lot mashed up his knees in Italy, man. He would have been the greatest ever if he had knees. Them man mashed him up. R9's got himself back into shape now. I know he's on Twitch a lot. I don't know what he plays. I think he plays Call of Duty on Twitch. He's got a massive channel on there. R9, man. Jeez, I would love to meet that guy. I'm telling you. I think he speaks a little bit of English. He's not fluent, but I've heard him say a few words. But I'm not sure if he can hold a full conversation. Sam said, where would you put Ronaldinho in that debate? Listen, I'm not even going to cap, and I've said this time and time again. I think he's the most skilled footballer I've ever seen, Ronaldinho. He didn't have the longevity of your Messis and people like that. But, oh, here come Madrid. Chelsea are swarming them, making it difficult. They can't get no space. Look, they broke them down. I think Ronaldinho's the most skilled footballer we've ever seen in world football. I've never seen anybody do with a ball what that guy can do. I've never seen. It was like playground football in the Champions League, in the World Cup. He could do anything. He won the Champions League. He won the World Cup. I think he won Copa America. He won the Ballon d'Or. He was phenomenal. I used to run home to watch that guy play football. Simple. I used to run back to watch La Liga. 5 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 kickoff. Get me home now to watch Ronaldinho. On Soccer AM, they used to do Showboat. Anyone in England, you will have seen that. They used to do Showboat. 10 best skills of the week in world football. And they do different players from different leagues, blah, blah, blah. I remember one week, all 10 of the skills were Ronaldinho from one game. No other player was in the game. Phenomenal. Never seen anyone like it. Somebody just said here, now this is blasphemy. NR11, I'm wounded at this. He says Neymar is more skillful than Ronaldinho. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. He's skillful, but he ain't more skillful than Ronaldinho. This guy was flip-flapping people, nutmegging them, flicking it over his head. I remember this guy one time controlled the ball on his chest, started running with the ball on his chest. People was trying to volley it off him. This is the guy that invented the side foot free kick underneath the wall. He's the reason that these defenders are laying on the floor to block free kicks. It's a good job you've been a part of this community for a long time, NR11. I'm upset for that one. I'm upset now. Nah. Neymar ain't more skillful than Ronaldinho. Not a chance. They had adverts about this guy, man, doing skills. You remember his advert volleying the ball off the crossbar? Even though they said that was fake, but I refuse to believe it. 6 million said Showboat Soccer AM. Don't forget that. Bro, do you know what? I still speak to this guy to this day. I played against him when he was at Bristol City, Lee Trundle. For anybody that knows, you know, he played like Premier League, Championship, League One in England. He's a Welsh guy, left-footed. And I remember playing against this guy in a game, and he just wowed me in a game. I was like, this guy is a maverick. He literally does whatever he wants on the football pitch. I remember the ball came into him on the halfway line. He just chested it down, looked up, and shot from the halfway line and tried to lob the goalkeeper. It went over, and he was just like, yeah, whatever. Do whatever I want. He used to get the ball in the corner, just try and nutmeg people, flick it over people's head. And I was a young player at the time where you're a little bit afraid to make mistakes and risk doing things. And seeing this guy play, I was just like, wow, this guy's crazy. And I've spoke to him ever since. I still speak to him even to this day. Absolute baller. Lee Trundle. Great player. Yeah, Matt Letizia, he was another one. Them kind of mavericks, man, they're not in the game no more because these coaches, they turn up with all their paperwork and all their diagrams and, oh, do this, pass there, do that, do that. I don't know if you'll ever see a Neymar or a Ronaldinho or a Messi because they'll probably say, oh, Messi, you're running with the ball too much. Pass it, play a little 1-2, play two-touch, don't run so much. And this is my fear with football now. They're taking that maverick quality out of the game. And we need it back. I want to see more of it. We're all robots now. Oh, you know, Haaland, big robot, just score and get loads of stats. I want to see people getting nutmegged and flick the ball over their head, man. But hey, it is what it is. I went on a bit of a rant there, man. I miss old school football, man. No love for Maradona. Maradona, man, come on. He's one of the GOATs of football. But obviously, I didn't watch him too much. Big C of you met F2 Freestyle, guys. I met Billy, the Tottenham fan. I met him at the Content Awards. Still message him a little bit as well. Good guy, man. I haven't met Jezza yet, who's the Arsenal fan. So hopefully I'll get to meet him at some stage. And big up Billy, man. He sent my son Cruz a nice message and bigged him up and that. So yeah, man. He's top guy, to be fair. Top guy. They're legendary, man. Their YouTube channel is just on another planet. Trundle was nasty techers for days. Oh, we got a big hip-hop one here coming up. He said, Big C, 50 Cent album or game debut. Now, I got to be honest, yeah, MJ. I'm going to ride with my guy 50, yeah? I'm going to go for Get Rich because I feel like that was a game changer in hip-hop, that album. But let me tell you something. That Game album, the documentary, is one of the most underrated hip-hop albums ever, in my opinion. That brought the West Coast back in full effect, in my opinion. I know 50 took all the credit and said he wrote most of the records, but I love that documentary album. It's a shame them two fell out, man. We needed them two to stay together. But yeah, I'm going to go for 50 because I can't lie. Get Rich was a game changer in hip-hop. But yeah, Dreams, yo, come on, man. Yo, wait till we do the figure, man. Wait till we do them hip-hop streams on Twitch. It's all going to go mad, people. We'll play them albums. I don't care. Brought you all my dreams. I woke up out the coma 2001. Oh, don't get me started. Hip-hop. I need to hear music right now. It's all mad. 50 Cent had the rap game in a chokehold when he released. Bro, even before that, he had the mixtape game on absolute lockdown even before that album dropped. He came in like a tornado when he came 50, man. It was crazy. Game tries to beef everyone. He claims he's better than Eminem. That's the only thing I don't like about Game. He name drops too much. But yeah, you get me in a whole other direction there if we start talking hip-hop. Prince Teddy, my three favourite tracks are What Up Gangster, Don't Push Me, and Many Men. I mean, I could be here all day. You start me off on 50 records. You know, Back Down. Oh, man, we'll be here all day. Do you rate Anthony Joshua? He's in his last chance saloon for me. If he loses to Usyk in the rematch, I think you downgrade him. He's not a world level heavyweight for me. Because at the end of the day, Usyk, you fought him, you got bopped. You haven't fought Fury, you haven't fought Wilder, so you haven't fought the best other heavyweights. So he's got to beat Usyk for me. I did rate him highly, but I think the money's gone to his head. I think he's lost the hunger a little bit. And yeah, that I'm looking forward to the rematch. Curtis, remember Oceana nightclub, Watford? I had a couple good nights out there, I can't lie. There was a good Oceana in Nottingham as well. Documentary 2 is out. Half-time whistle goes. Chelsea lead 1-0. And I tell you, Chelsea fans would have taken that before. And I tell you something, Real Madrid are looking shaky, people. They are not looking great. Apart from the odd counter-attack, I haven't seen much of them. Benzi's been kept quiet. Vinicius being doubled up on. Big second half coming up. Rion said 50 Cent was cold in his prime. I still don't think he gets enough credit. The thing with 50 was so like, he fell out with everyone, didn't he? That was the problem. And I think in hip-hop, when you're falling out with your peers, they're not going to promote you in the same way, you know, like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's very calm in New York. He ain't falling out with everyone. So they promote you more. 50 just beefing everyone. So Rowan said Game and 50, hate or love it. Absolute classic. You know what? I saw 50 Cent in concert twice in Nottingham, and I saw Game in concert in Nottingham as well, but not when they were in the same group. And I was lucky enough, 50 brought Mobb Deep, Mace, MOP on tour with him when he came to see Mobb Deep come out. They came out to Quiet Storm, and I'm telling you now, the place went berserk. Mobb Deep, one of my favourite rap groups. Just Dad said, Big C, do you like Papoose? I used to. Papoose. Back in the day. I don't know where that guy's gone. Man's just disappeared. Will you do a Fury v White live stream? I might try it. I need to see if I can get that boxing, you know, commentary. I got to be a little bit more dramatic, you know. Big right hand from Fury. You know, we're going to have to be loud. And it's late night as well, so I'm going to have to let the neighbours know. It's going to go a bit crazy. Although with the fight being in England, it'd probably be like 10, 11 o'clock, which ain't too bad. 50 had that GOAT mentality, different hunger. He was born to win. It's crazy. What, someone said Tarapt over Ronaldinho? That's madness. That's madness. That could be timeout settings. Mash out posse. Come on, Brooklyn businessman, MOP. Annie up. Yep, that fool. Annie up. Get him. Yo, I better stop before they do me, man. But yo, the hip-hop's my favourite music. I can't lie. I love hip-hop. It's always been my favourite. Snoop and Game at the Ice Stadium. Yeah, man. I went to the Snoop concert. Snoop came to Nottingham, right? And his show was meant to be an hour. And he came out with like 20 minutes of the show to go. Done 20 minutes. And he was like, that's it. And everyone was vexed. Like, what do you mean? We've been waiting. It says 1 hour of Snoop. You've been out here for 20 minutes. Some guy threw a bottle at Snoop. You know, legendary West Coast rapper. They're different in my city, bro. Let me tell you, you're nuts. They tell you 1 hour. You better give them 1 hour. Man threw a water bottle, hit Snoop on his head. The man walked off stage. I said, rah, this guy's never coming back to Knots. It's all mad. It's all mad. But yeah, man, at the Ice Stadium, I've been to a few good concerts there. Prodigy, RIP, my personal OG. I mean, come on. That Queensbridge sound, man, was one of the best. Dre said 50 followed suit with Jay-Z. Look at how Jay got bigger when he left Rockefeller. Same thing when 50 dropped the Game and Young Buck. They just they dealt with it in very different ways, you know. Everyone loved Jay-Z. He was kind of friends or he had connections with everyone, where 50 fell out with everyone. Although I'm going way off topic here, but you lot got me talking about music. So, do you rate Kanye? I rate Kanye. It's a bit different though. I don't think he's 100. I can't lie. I'm not 100 when it comes to Kanye, but he's definitely, from a music perspective, he's a banger. Chris Lewis said, the Game One Blood, that was a banging one. What about Grime? Come on, man. I'm UK based, man. I have to love Grime. I can't lie. you know. But we'll deal with that when we start doing these Twitch music streams and that. Nottingham crowd is passionate. I'm telling you, they're not having it. Bam Bam said, I see Cassidy in West London and that day's big. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you can imagine, innit? Can imagine. Them man were cleaning up. Sam said, you rate Lil Wayne. I like old school Wayne, man. I don't know what's going on with him now. He's got blonde dreads. I don't know. He's like a skateboarder now, isn't he? I don't think he even raps like that anymore. But, yeah, I like old school Wheezy, man. You know what I mean? Quarter 2 and quarter 3. Chris said AJ beat Dillian but lost to Andy Ruiz. I was at that fight. I was at the AJ Dillian White one at the O2. That's when he was young and hungry, man. But I don't know if that hunger's there anymore. Now, I never seen Method Man and Redman at Rock City. I would have loved to have gone to that. Did you see when 50 told Mayweather to read a book? He's always trolling, isn't he, man? Chris said the Kardashian family messed up Kanye. Probably did. Probably did. That's a family I think you got to stay away from, man. They're on some next tip. Shaquille said, I really think Tyson Fury wasn't lying when he said Joshua is a bodybuilder with a glass chin. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. You know, maybe he's right. Let's talk football. All right, people. You know, I'm going a long way from football. You know, we talk everything on here, people. Hip-hop, everything. 23rd of April, Arsenal, Man United. That's the same day that Fury fights Dillian White. What a football day that is. 12:30 kickoff. That, in my opinion, that could be the last time Cristiano Ronaldo plays in the Premier League at the Emirates, because I believe if Man United miss out on top 4, Ronaldo will leave. I can't see Ronaldo playing in the Europa League unless he's just given up and thinks, you know what, I like it in Manchester, I don't want to go anywhere. But that is a big game. That is a big game. The two banter clubs, the two fallen giants of English football, to see who's the worst. What's going on with Bayern? I haven't even checked that. Bayern Munich, is it still 0-0? 0-0. Half time. I tell you what, if this guy, Unai Emery, I mean, people, the team this man's got out. He's got Foyth at right back, former Tottenham player. He's got Raul Albiol, who's about 36. He's got Coquelin, who used to play for Arsenal. We binned him years ago. Etienne Capoue, who played for Tottenham. He's got Danny Parejo, who is a good player, but the man's got like 45 pace on FIFA. You got Lo Celso, who's on loan from Tottenham. Nobody rates him. You got that Dan Umer, I think, didn't he play for Bournemouth? Moreno up front is decent. And that's a game and a half, and you haven't conceded a goal against Bayern Munich. This brother Emery, man. Alberto Moreno, who Liverpool said was dreadful. And I'm looking at the Bayern Munich team. Neuer, Pavard, Upamecano, Hernandez, Goretzka, Kimmich, Sané, Musiala, Coman, Muller, Lewandowski. I mean, unbelievable. And you look on the bench. I mean, they got Alphonso Davies and Gnabry on the bench. Sabitzer on the bench. And they can't break them down. Unbelievable. If Emery knocks them out, I'm telling you, he is a genius. I'm sorry. He's a genius if he knocks them out. AT said, you got any Caribbean heritage? Jamaican and Dominican. That's my mix. That's my Caribbean mix. Curtly said, nobody... I don't rate Lo Celso, you know. I can't lie. I don't rate him. But maybe he's good in Spain. Ronaldo versus Lacazette at the Emirates. One last dance. I mean... I mean, at least with Ronaldo being the penalty area, trying to get on the end of a cross. You know, I don't know where Lacazette will be in midfield, probably trying to tackle Scott McTominay or something. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Chris said none of our players that want to win like it there, but supposedly the Glazers are giving football side to Ten Hag and Ralph, and then renovating. I see Man United fans are protesting apparently again. It's mad, you know. I don't know. I know you're obviously frustrated with what's happening, but they're bringing in the manager. They're going to back him. I don't know. I don't know. South London's finally said, Big C, I sent you something. Xhaka is doing a documentary. Oh, I beg you don't. That is a documentary I will not be watching. Unless it's purely for content. But nah, I ain't really interested in Granit Xhaka's documentary. What's he going to tell us about? How he's been booked 55 times since he joined Arsenal. Gunnar Vettel said, Unai is an incredible tactician, Curtis. This is why he does so well in cup competition. He could be a cup specialist because I see his league record is not unbelievable, but he can definitely win big games over 2 legs. And if they get to the semi-final, they'll play Liverpool, right? If Liverpool beat Benfica, which they should do. I don't think Villarreal will be able to cope with Liverpool. I think Liverpool will break down that defence. Once you score against Villarreal and they have to attack you, I think that's when they struggle. Just said, yes, Curtis, my fellow Dominican, Jamaican, British-based brother. Big up, bro, big up. It's a great mix. Cody Mystified, Man U fans love a good old protest. I think they just do it for banter now. Let's just go and have a protest. Close down the stadium. The documentary will be called Seeing Red. That would be the perfect name, I can't lie. Granit Xhaka, you know. Xhaka documentary watch-along. I don't think I'd get through it. I'd turn it off after about 10 minutes. Xhaka is a DM. Of course he'll pick up cards. I'm hoping you're trolling. Let me see how many he's actually got. Just for the sake of the content. So, Granit Xhaka joined us in 2016. 5, 15, 25, 35, 42, 49. And that's just in the Prem, by the way. 49 yellow cards in the Premier League. EFL Cup, there's another 3. So that's 52. There's 5 in the Europa League. 6 in the Europa League. So that's 58. And 3 in the Champions League. 61 yellow cards at Arsenal. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 reds. So, yeah. But he's a DM, so he's supposed to get yellow cards, apparently. Yeah, well, I understand getting yellow cards when you're a DM, but not that many. Nearly 70 cards in 5 seasons, mate. I don't get that many cards in 10 Christmases. This guy's got 61 yellow cards and 6 reds. Absolutely unbelievable. Complete liability. Yeah, he played Champions League the first year when he joined us. No coincidence, we never touched Champions League since he signed for us, though, you know. Yeah, remember when people were comparing that brother to Vieira? This fan base is insane at times. And he's done an interview today, actually. We'll talk about it tomorrow at 2 o'clock. He's on smoke as well. He ain't going nowhere, people. I don't think he's leaving in the summer. Yellow card merchant. McTominay levels. I don't get that many cards on FIFA, said Prince Teddy, and we all put them clattering challenges in on FIFA. Xhaka was meant for rugby. I'm telling you, play him scrum half, man. Just, you know what I mean? Go and tackle people in rugby, man. He ain't a baller. That guy D said it. He's an ex-doorman and he ain't even got as many charges as Xhaka. So he's averaging 13.5 cards a season. Unbelievable. Chris said, Curtis, do you believe what happened to Ollie is going to happen to Arteta unless the board wakes up? Expect the United season. I did an interview, I think, last year where I said the longer Mikel Arteta stays at the club, the more damage he will do. And I stand by that. I stand by that because he'll sign more players, he'll give out more contracts, and then when you change it, you got to undo that work. Now, I don't want people to think everything that guy's done is bad because he's done some positive things, but I always refer to the Liverpool model. Liverpool was stuck in a little bit of a rut with Roy Hodgson, terrible manager. They got rid of him. They brought in Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers was doing a good job at Liverpool. He kind of turned them round a little bit, but he couldn't quite get them over the finish line. He worked with Suarez, he worked with Sterling and Sturridge. They started playing good football, but Liverpool then said, right, you're a good coach, you've created a better team, you play good football, but you're not going to take Liverpool to that level because you're not that elite manager. So he was the stepping stone manager for Liverpool. So Liverpool said, right, made progress from Hodgson. Rodgers has made things better. Now let's go and get the big boy. Let's get the big boy. And the big boy was Jurgen Klopp. Klopp took Liverpool from there to there. Top 4 and winning titles, winning Champions Leagues. Now they're one of the best teams in world football. For me, I look at Arteta in that similar way. And he's not actually as good as Brendan Rodgers. But he's laid a few foundations that you can build off. But he's never going to take Arsenal to that top level. He's never going to win a title. He's never going to win a Champions League. You can just see it. It's not going to happen. So, whilst I think he has done some positive things at this football club, Mikel Arteta, he's just not that guy. How's Mikel Arteta ever going to go ahead of Thomas Tuchel, go ahead of Conte and Klopp and Pep? He's never going to overcome those guys. They're too good. You know, you need to get somebody that's on that similar level. So that's for me. Not everyone will agree, but that's my opinion. I think we need a top manager. Somebody that's achieved big things. In loving memory of his little brother Gigi, a sad name, man, said Stillmatic or the Black Album. Oof. Because I'm such a Nas fan, I'm going to go Stillmatic, man. I love that album, by the way. That had the diss tracks on it as well, didn't it? Ether and that. Big up, bro. Thoughts on Reece Nelson? Hasn't become the player that we hoped. Melbourne said, you watched El Nenny's interview when he says you need to support me, bro. I watched a 20-second clip. I turned it off. I said, this guy is talking about support. Try passing the ball forwards, mate. Then I'll support you. Keenan said, big up, Curtis. Just found you here because I subbed to you on YouTube. I just followed you. Love from Cape Town, South Africa. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Appreciate you following on there. Gunnar Vettel said, completely agree, Curtis. Some people seem to think that if you sack a manager, you start all over again. You can have two managers in one process. Top four or bust for Arteta. I totally agree with that. You don't start again when you get a new manager. You hope for a continuation and then build upon it. Second half is underway, people. Nice little chat at half-time. Bit of hip-hop, bit of football, bit of this, bit of that. And we move, people. We move. People act like Arteta is a legend. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be scared of change if it's going to take you on to the next level. Ram Kumar said, big C, you hit the nail on the head in your AFTV interview when you asked, would you take the current Man City coach as Arsenal manager? Chelsea could be in. It's blocked. Madrid's scrambling already. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I said, who's the Man City assistant manager? I said, I don't know. I said, yeah, I don't know either. And you wouldn't want him as the Arsenal manager, would you? And that's my point, you know? Legend of mediocrity. Yeah, exactly. 411 said, since Arsenal need two strikers, they should have bought in the second. Exactly what I said today on Talk is Cheap. When Jordan was saying, oh, but maybe the first choice striker wasn't available. I said, that's fine. Go and buy the second choice because we'll need two in the summer. And you can buy a second choice striker. So I totally hear you on that. I totally hear you on that. There's no way that he can tell me there wasn't a better striker than Lacazette available in the summer in terms of a goal scorer. Timo Werner, edge of the box, shoot, shots blocked. Courtois fumbles it and then gets the second one. City assistant reminds me of Kevin Keegan. Said Eros. LG said, Curtis, do you watch any of the fan cam compilations? Your reactions are always the best. I see a few of them. That's why I started putting out my own reactions because I was like, you know what? I'm not letting some random channel put out my reactions. I'm going to put them out myself. So, but I don't do them all the time. I can't lie. Sometimes I don't. But yeah, some of the channels are brilliant, man, that do them. Courtois took a bump on the head there. Grown man travels. Tristan Lowe said, yes, Curtis, last month I climbed in France and Spain. This October I'm climbing in the Himalayas. When I return, this coach will still be manager. First of all, big congrats to you, bro. And good luck. Stay safe. And listen, you know what? I'd love to go climbing and them kind of things there, the big mountains. But yeah, man, it's a bit overwhelming, I think. But yeah, I'm sure he will still be it. You could travel around the world, mate. He'll still be the manager by the time you get back. But hey, it is what it is. The Catalan Keegan, the man are calling him. Yo, that's madness. We need school fuggery back. He's about, man. He's always lurking in the chat and doing his thing, you know. He tunes in and throws comments in. Catalan Keegan is a banger, by the way. It is a bit of a boring game, I can't lie. Madrid have been underwhelming. E. Ross said Big C prediction against Southampton. I mean, more in hope than expectation. I'm going for a scrappy 2-1 Arsenal win. But I'm a little bit nervous about the game because Southampton have just been battered. And I expect a reaction. I don't think they can be that bad 2 weeks in a row. So, wouldn't surprise me if it's a tough game, you know. But if you can't beat Southampton, you don't deserve top four. I'm not being funny. the way they're playing at the moment. MO7, Big C, we need a world-class manager, but the Kroenkes are not ambitious and they have never been. When have they proved to us there? I totally agree. Totally agree. A world-class manager is going to cost big money. They don't want to spend big money on their manager. And I don't even think that they're that interested in trying to win the big trophies, because to win the big trophies, you've got to spend money, you know, and they don't want to spend money. They want to make money. So I hear you on that one. Big up Climbing the Mountains. Take care, 100%. Go to Mystic Mountains. JA business. Facts, and I blame the Glazers not backing Ralph. They weren't going to back Ralph, though. He's temporary manager. He was never going to get major backing. It's down to them to back. It's down to them to back the new manager, you know. Chelsea have started lively again, I can't lie. Raekwon the chef said, Arsenal fans need to be honest and admit the club wasn't prepared to buy in January. Stop believing the excuses. I hear you on that. I totally hear you on that. They weren't serious. I said many times that I think they wanted Europa League. In Loving Memory said, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, 99 Problems. Black Album has hit. Definitely has hits. It's a good album, but still matic business for me, man. Alonso shots block, comes back out. Oh, just wide. Goes out for a corner to Chelsea. They're turning the screw on Real Madrid here. I'm telling you, Real Madrid look old. This is the first time in this season's Champions League that Real Madrid are actually looking old. They're struggling to cope with the energy of Chelsea. It's a corner. Started the game much more lively in the second half. Corner to Chelsea. Away swinger whipped in. Free header. They've equalised. Antonio Rudiger. Can you believe it, people? Real Madrid 2. Chelsea 2 on aggregate. Chelsea lead 2-0 on the night. And we are in for an absolute shock. And wow, the Reece James shot looks like it does not take a deflection off Modric. Yet they were given a corner. Now, are they going to do a VAR check? This is unbelievable, by the way. Unbelievable. It looks as if the Reece James volley did not touch Luka Modric. Yet a corner was given and they've scored from the corner. Now, will there be a VAR check? I'm not sure if you can even go back that far. Oh, my days. The goal counts. Unbelievable. Chelsea on level terms. Can't believe it. They're going to beat Madrid. This is going to be an unbelievable comeback. On level terms. And it wasn't a corner. Jeez. That is unreal. Unbelievable. You know what? I'm not even going to cap. I'm not even going to cap. That is some comeback. And I feel like they're going to go on and beat them as well. Real Madrid looking like a bunch of old men. I can't believe it. Rudiger's just shut down all hopes of him joining Madrid. Yeah, they've been linked with him. Madrid are crumbling. Benzi and these men haven't turned up. They have not turned up, people. The tie was never over. Madrid need to press high. They're knackered, bruv. I'm telling you. Madrid's midfield is being completely overrun. Mason Mount, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, pure energy. These three old men they look like today. Madrid look old, I'm telling you. Wow. This is phenomenal. Chelsea, see what I mean? See what happens when you get a proper manager. You think they could do this with Frank Lampard? No disrespect to Frank. Tuchel's put this in them. They can come back from 2-0 down in the Bernabeu. And these things are what wind me up with Arsenal, because we couldn't go to Madrid and beat Madrid 2-0. And this is why I want us to go to that next level. Chelsea, listen, I'm not even going to cap, man. It's unbelievable. Rudiger is a beast. Kano or Wretch 32 freestyle. Which one are we talking? Are we talking the fire in the booze? Are we talking? I can't even remember Kano's one, you know. Wretch one was incredible. I love that one. Ball whipped in. Benzema back post. Oh, he's appealing for a penalty. In fact, he's not really. The crowd are. What is going on? What is going on here, man? Madrid look like a bunch of old men. Keeper should have done better there. Chelsea are going for the winner. They're not ramping as well. They're going for the third. I can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe what I'm watching. Rudiger is a free transfer. Listen, we ain't getting Rudiger. He'll either stay at Chelsea on a big contract or he'll go elsewhere. Oh, I think Reece James nicks the ball, you know. I think as he's going to volley it, it's a great tackle, Reece James, man. I can't lie. Gets his toe on it, and that was risky because he's on a yellow card as well. Do you know what? I can't even remember the Kano one. I don't know how. I'm sure I can remember the Rich one, but I can't remember the Kano one. Benzi hat-trick incoming, bro. He's hardly had a decent shot. Mendy clears it. Villarreal still 0-0. At the moment, Villarreal are knocking out Bayern Munich. Oh, great skill there. Kante gets nutmegged. Little slap in the face. Casemiro's rolling round like he's been sniped. Get up, bro. You got a little slap in the face. At the moment, this game will be heading to extra time, people. If the results stays the same, who goes through? Chelsea Madrid will go to extra time. 2-2, no away goals. And Villarreal will be through. Viper Ellis said, can we have Saliba at United? Bro, we need Saliba back at Arsenal, but wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Bayern have scored. Lewandowski, big up the community. So now that game would go to extra time. 1-1 on aggregate. And who else but Robert Lewandowski, man? It had to be him, didn't he? So Bayern Munich 1, Villarreal 0. It's not a good evening for Unai Emery. Free kick to Real Madrid. Toni Kroos whips it over the wall. Saved by Mendy. It was reasonably comfortable. He was standing over that side anyway, and Chelsea clear it. Edmund said Casemiro is an embarrassment. He's known for this diving and rolling around, man. When you make any contact, the man rolls all over the place. MJ said Madrid need to bring on Guti. What a player he used to be. Chelsea on the counter-attack. Madrid are getting rinsed. They're getting rinsed. Chelsea again. Timo Werner in the penalty area. Pulls it back. It's a bad pass. Given away. And Madrid get out. Vinicius, poor pass. Gives it straight to Kante. They're all over the place. That guy D said I missed a super chat. Let me scroll back for apologies, people. He said, no, Kano's was fire. It's one take. I'm going to have to re-listen to that. I can't remember it. I'm sure I would have listened to it, though, because I'm a big Kano fan, but I always remember the Wretch one. Chelsea playing constant press. It'll take a lot of energy out of them, but Madrid can't live with them. They're too quick. Rudiger, great ball. Oh, he's offside, Timo Werner. He's offside. City v Chelsea in the semi-final, if they both go through, would be unbelievable. That would be absolutely unreal. YouTube not flashing up super. I don't know. People saying that YouTube's down on a lot of people's channels. Chris said, Curtis, do you feel that Ranić should take some responsibility of United's form? Some, but not much. You know, he didn't sign these players. They were failing before he turned up. It was always going to be difficult for him to get much out of them. He has to take some responsibility, but not loads. Chelsea on the attack. Good ball into Havertz. He's going to shoot. Oh, he goes near post. He puts it wide. I think he should have gone across goal there. Chelsea look the better team. They look like they can catch them on the counter-attack. Yeah, I've watched Top Boy. Everyone was always messaging me about that Curtis brother in there, so I had to watch it. Very good, man. Asher D, man. He follows me, actually. Yeah, he's quality, man. What a great show. I watched it in about 2 days. Just banged it out. That's because the Wretch one is iconic and is arguably the best. That's just why I remember it straight away, you know. I tell you what, the Bernabeu is an incredible stadium. Just looking at that slow-mo there, that stadium looks unbelievable. I don't know why they haven't... why have they not got fans at the front? Is there a limit on how many fans they're allowed in the stadium because of COVID? I'm not sure. Cranky said his YouTube channel is down. No notifications are all logged in, but no links. Do you think Ronaldo gets a match ban for his slap? I don't think they should do anything with his football. Handle it off the pitch. I wrote this in the country. I was staring at horses. Wretch 32's fire in the booth was so bad and my pals would laugh over it. Oh, my day, you're not feeling it. Asher D was at my workplace the other day and I missed him. Free Max B. Yo, what a rapper, by the way. Still building the stadium. Are they doing it up? Oh, renovation. Yeah, of course. I think Barca are about to do a massive renovation as well. Apparently Lewandowski's goal was brilliant. Here come Real Madrid. Can they do something? Benzema, Toni Kroos, Mendy on the overlap. Whips it in. Oh, what a ball. Straight across goal. Benzi couldn't reach it. What a cross that is. Chance there for Madrid. Vinicius, little back heel. Good tackle. Still got the ball with Madrid. Vinicius, these guys need to turn up. No, get up, man. Why are you looking for a free kick? Ain't got time for that. Modric on the ball. I can't believe you missed the Kano freestyle. Do you know what? I honestly think I've listened to it, but I just can't remember it. I'm doing him a disservice here, perhaps. But I will listen to it again. Oh, they're still renovating, yeah. Karim Lacazette is harsh, man. You know what? That is a fantastic ball from Mendy, man. Someone's got to gamble. Benzi's not quite there. It's just in front of him. HML12 said, just joined the stream on Twitch. Big up, Big C. Big up yourself, bro. Benfica Stadium is a carbon copy of the Emirates. Obviously, they're sponsored by Emirates as well. And yeah, I think the stadium design looks very similar. Kano's fire in the booth is there. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out still. That Curtis brother is nuts on top, but he's moving loose, bro. He's a madman. Lewa's goal was posting in. Listen, he's one of the best strikers in the world, isn't he? You could argue he's the best with his goal record. It depends. I think one of the Madrids go through. Listen, you can't write Madrid off this Real Madrid. They're at home. It's 2-2. You'd still fancy them to get one goal. There's 30 minutes to go. And even Atletico, you know, they might just stink out the place tomorrow and nick it. But, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if one of them got through. Home Sweet Home, what an album. That was a banger. That was when Kano was ripping it up, man. Would you take Gaultier from Lille? Didn't he leave Lille? I'm sure he left there. He did a great job there, but I'm not sure if he's the answer. He is good. I think he went to Nice. But I haven't really seen how he's doing. Oh, it's HMT7. Okay. So you have a little name change on Twitch. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, shot there from Madrid goes over. Valverde, you know what? I like this player, man. Good player. I didn't know too much about him, but watching Real Madrid the last few games, he's a baller. Runs on the ball. I think he plays for Uruguay. Very good player. Been impressed with him. Good player. Gaultier's at Nice. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting on. I don't know how he's doing over there. K Coke's fire in the booth is the coldest. He's a beast, man, still. Adam said, Curtis, remember the Greenwood situation? Oh, yeah, that's all gone quiet, innit? It's all gone quiet. I'm sure at the end of the season he'll sneak back around if he gets away with it. Real Madrid's starting to dominate the ball a little bit more now. And just as I say that, they lose possession. Chelsea on the counter-attack. They got numbers forward here. Kante's got a pass. Finds Alonso. He delayed it. Alonso! Oh, my days! Chelsea have turned it around. Real Madrid 0. Chelsea 3. Marcus Alonso. I have never seen anything like it. I have never seen anything like it. Real Madrid 0. Chelsea 3. Unbelievable. It's a good tackle from Havertz. He finds Kante. I thought he delayed the pass too long. And, oh my, this is hurting me as an Arsenal fan. I can't lie, man. Alonso, the cross is blocked. He volleys it in with his right foot. What a finish. Top corner with his right foot. Oh my days, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. I have never seen anything like it. And, wow. Is it handball? What a finish from Alonso. Does that hit his hand as it bounces up on him? Look at Thomas Tuchel. See the difference? This is the difference between a big manager. This is the manager, people. But is it going to get disallowed? They're doing a VAR check. Wow. VAR check. This could change everything. Did it hit his hand? just before he volleyed it. As he crossed it, it rebounded up. It looked like it may have just touched his arm. I'm not sure. Is the goal going to be disallowed, people? They're doing a VAR check. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Isaiah said, why is God so good? Hey, see if this goal counts, bro. This could be handball. Big up for the super chat, though, Isaiah. Handball! Goal disallowed, Isaiah! Woo! I mean, I agree. God is good, my friend. But, yo, they have disallowed the goal for handball. Real Madrid 0. Chelsea 2. Disallowed goal for handball. And Real Madrid are hanging on. Wow. Drama. Absolutely unbelievable. Was it offside or handball? Surely you can't give offside. They're not interfering. I think they gave handball. Wow. It's harsh. People saying the handball is harsh. Chelsea on the attack again. Nutmeg there. They're going to come to life now, or are they? Do you know what? I want to see that again. Was it actually handball? I really didn't see it properly. Hits him, flicks up, it touches his hand. And I think the rule is now, if it touches your hand or your arm in the build-up to a goal, whether it's intentional or not, they have to give it, which is sad. It's a bit of a crazy rule, but it is what it is. How is that handball? Embarrassing. I don't even want Chelsea to win. They changed the rules. Ferland Mendy on the attack. Whips into the back post. Benzema off the crossbar. Goes over. Come on. Hala Madrid. Puta madre. Savalo. Hey. Benzi. Good header. Looping header. Hits the crossbar. Rudiger was backtracking. Come on, Madrid. Wake up, man. What are you playing at? Getting piped at home by Chelsea, man. Fix up. Listen, Pete, I agree. It's a soft handball, but the rules are the rules. They say any kind of handball in the close build-up to a goal, it has to be disallowed. It's harsh. If that happened in the middle of the pitch, they wouldn't give handball for that. It's only because he scored. Puta madre, Savalo! Benzema! Hala Madrid! Hey, Buenos Aires, teach me something, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying. You know what I mean? You lot only taught me the bad words, but hey. Come on, Madrid, man. Fix up. What are you playing at? Good luck at Stamford Bridge. Hey, don't worry, man. Madrid will nick a goal. Knock Chelsea out. They'll be on a downer by the time we play them. But hold on, we got Lacazette. He hasn't scored in 17 games yet. It could be a long day at Madrid. At Chelsea. I can't lie. Hopefully they'll be on a downer by then. Come on, don't lie. It is harsh. I'm not even denying it's harsh, but the rules are there. You know, you got to go mad at the rules. You know, the guy can't override the rules because it's soft. The rules are if it's handball in the build-up to a goal, it has to be disallowed. It's a stupid rule more than anything. Max B said his missus is from Dominican Republic, so you know all about them words. I bet you've heard her shout them at you a few times, didn't it, when she's vexed with you, bro? We missed out on all the elite managers, none left. I don't rate Zidane. No, what, bro? Come on. Do you know what? I never understand this. Deja vu. And the man won 4 Champions Leagues, 3 in a row. Spanish leagues. The man managed Ronaldo. I don't get when people don't rate Zidane. They just think, oh, he had great players, so it's easy to win. I don't agree with that. You've got to knit that squad together. You've got to build that system. They got to trust you. Look at the amount of respect that Ronaldo had for Zidane. You know, he's disrespected a lot of other people. Real Madrid could be in. Oh, what a tackle by Rudiger. Tony Cruz there should have picked out Vinicius. And you're saying Mancini bottled the World Cup qualifiers, which is true, but he won the Euros. And he's won the Premier League. So, you know, I think that's, I think the position we're in right now, I would happily take Zinedine Zidane at Arsenal, let me tell you. Wasim said his brothers are blue. We won't hear the end of it. Oh, man, they'll ruin us if they go through. They've played fantastic. I can't even lie. They've played really well. Real Madrid have won 13 European Cups. The next best is 7 by AC Milan. Broad said Zidane is one of the biggest blessings to the game of football. I totally agree with that. As a player, one of the greats. As a manager, the achievements are unreal. Nicholas said Arteta's better than Zidane, and he ain't even capping. He's even putting in capitals. Arteta's better. Oh dear. All right. You know, maybe it's been a long day, Nicholas. Maybe you're trolling. I'm not too sure. 4 Champions Leagues, by the way, he's won as a manager. But Arteta, you must be trolling. I'm telling you, Nicholas. I'm actually for banter. I'm gonna give you a timeout. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to reflect on your actions because that's an outrageous comment. Because you've been a part of the community for a while. I'm going to give you 3 minutes in timeout. Go on the naughty step and think about what you've just said. You know, I know when we was younger as kids, sometimes if you said something wrong, your mum would put, washing up liquid in your mouth, clean out your mouth. You might need some fairy liquid for that. Nicholas, I'll go. Get to timeout, Nicholas. Get on the naughty step. Oh, damn it. Arteta better than Zidane. I mean... Oh, dear. Yeah, maybe he's got better hair. We can give him the hair. You know, he's got that tidy Lego haircut. Zidane's got the bold patch. So maybe the hair. But apart from that, nothing. Julian also said he would have Arteta over Zizou. Well, that doesn't surprise me. That's Julian, innit? You know, if the sky was blue, Julian would tell you it was red. So that don't surprise me. I'd rather have Ty as manager than Arteta. Oh, dear me. Man are disrespecting Zizou, you know. 4-time Champions League winner. It's definitely a timeout, I can't lie. Right, the game's still going. 20 minutes to go. Will we get a winner? Will we go to extra time? It's basically next goal wins. And goes through. I have to admit, a player that I really like at Chelsea is Kai Havertz. Doesn't get spoke about much here. That guy, when he's on the ball, has an aura about him that's just... He's so calm on the ball. He plays the game at his own tempo. And the fact he plays in this kind of false 9 position as well is wild. Villarreal have equalised. Unai Emery masterclass. Penalty apparently. Who scored, people? It's not even showing up on my one. Havertz is like Mesut. He's even more attacking, isn't he? He gets further forward and stuff. Wow. Villarreal equalised, apparently. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Emery about to knock out Bayern. Meanwhile, we just got piped by Brighton. Werner has a shot and it goes wide. Is it actually 1-1 or are they capping people? A few of you are putting... Is he trolling? Why are people trolling? Come on, we don't need fake scores, man. We're in serious times here, people. Some people saying he's trolling. Let me check. Yeah, it still says 1-0, man. What's going on? What's going on, people? Nah, I think they're lying. We can't be coming in with fake scores, people. Will you apologise to Unai Emery? I mean, bro, I ain't never going to meet the guy. I've said many times Unai got done dirty. They didn't even sign the players he wanted, so he definitely got dealt with bad. Yeah, it's still 1-0, people. We've got people capping. Yeah, we can't be putting fake scores in, man. Havertz to score the winner, said Anthony. I think he's a proper player, Havertz. I like him. Really rate him. Why do people troll with fake score? I don't get it. Oh, yeah, let me put a fake score. Like, all right, well done. Camavinga's coming on. Tony Cruz is vexed. He's vexed. Yeah, he's cussing. Shut your mouth, bruv. Let the young buck come on, man. Camavinga's the young baller next generation, man. Tony Cruz comes off. He's vexed. Real Madrid fans are... Bro, you can't disrespect Carlo Ancelotti, bro. Man's like a mafia boss. He'll get someone to grab Tony Cruz, man. You can't talk to Carlo Ancelotti like that. Modric has still got that mad, ability on the ball. Casemiro's the DM, so it was always going to be Tony Cruz who comes off if you're going to take one of the 3 off. Camavinga. I mean, I've only seen this guy play a few times. I'm saying it from now. He's going to be a superstar, in my opinion. Camavinga, Pedri, Bellingham. Those 3 are the best 3 centre mids for me. Valverde's a bit older, I think, isn't he? Let me see. How old is Valverde? I think he's slightly older than them, man. Let's have a look. Valverde is 23. So he's a bit older. Them lot are teenagers, so they're a bit younger. But yeah, them three for me are just unbelievable. Camavinga, Gavi as well at Barca, yeah. Tony Cruz, another dinosaur. Charlie said, Curtis, you didn't read my comment. I didn't see it, bro. Was it? I did not see it. Did you just put it in or was it a while back? Apologies. I don't like Tony Cruz anyway because he tried to diss Aubameyang one time. I didn't like him. I think when Aubameyang was putting the masks on when he used to score goals, he said something like he needs to grow up and stop wearing a mask. And then Aubameyang said something about it's fun. You should try having fun sometimes and things like that. So, yeah, I don't really check for Tony Cruz too much. What is Nketiah's Yardy name, Big C? What are we going to call him? Let's call him... We'll call him Missy. What, Missy? Because the boy just missed chances every time he gets them. So I'm calling him Missy. You know the boy Messi? You know the boy Missy? Not Messi, you know, Missy. Lionel Missy. It's Werner. Oh my days, it's Timo. It's Timo. He's done it. It's absolutely unbelievable. I knew it. I called it. I said, of all people, the brother that can't score is going to score the winner. Go back in the stream. I called it. I knew it. Timo Werner scores what could be the winner. Werner, of all people. And let me tell you, that is a brilliant goal. What a goal that is. He's absolutely sat Carvajal down. Is it Carvajal? Casemiro. Look at... Oh, no, what a goal. No, what a goal. Turkish was right. You was right, bro, all along. Listen, let me tell you something. That's a serious goal. Look at the man. Look at Casemiro. Look at what he does to Alaba. He's going mad, Timo. He's just had his greatest moment at Chelsea. That's unbelievable. I'm shell-shocked. I called that. Anyone who's been in the whole stream, I called it. I said Timo will score. Timo Werner. Yo, these men were sliding around like it was cool runnings, fam. Jamaican bobsleigh team settings. He had all their man on the floor. Casemiro slid past him, tried to head the ball. It's all mad. Real Madrid 0, Chelsea 3. They are about to do what looked impossible. Benzema's been non-existent. Vinicius has done nothing. They've made Madrid look like a bunch of old men. Smash the likes, people. I've never seen anything like it. All I can say is fair play. I can't even hate. People. I'm not a hater, man. What they've done there is incredible. It's incredible. If they win this, it's fully deserved. They've been the better team. To go there and beat Madrid 3-0... Wouldn't surprise me if they win the Champions League from this point. This is what they did last year. They got better and better as the tournament went on. Look at Rudiger. Man's flicking the ball over people's head. Curtly, what's the yard man name for Thomas Tuchel? What can you... Cappy? What, I'm Cappy? Man's always got his cap on. I don't know. I ain't even got one for him, but boy. Every Arsenal fan's got to be in pain watching this. I have to respect... Man's bringing on Marcelo. What's he going to do, bro? Although he is techie, to be fair. Marcelo and Rodri coming on. Rodrigo, should I say. Mendy comes off. And who will come on for Rodrigo? I can't believe it. Casemiro. That brother's a... I don't like the way that guy rolls around when he gets tackled. Man said Claffy. Claffy? Yo, you got to be in pain. Look, they're nearly scoring again. This is... Wow. Oh, man. As an Arsenal fan, this is painful. Honestly, I can't even lie. This is painful. But you know what? I'm going to give them their credit. Because this is outstanding. Now, even their header saved as well. I give this so much credit. I might not be on stream for the next 3 or 4 days. They've done them with energy and hunger and fight. Kept a clean sheet. Conceded 3 at home. Got to give him their credit. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that Liverpool do. Epic comebacks. All this quality, and Arsenal will drop points on Saturday. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is why I get so frustrated with Arsenal and the standards and where we are as a club. Chelsea gone Real Madrid and they're winning 3-0. We just lost 2-1 to Brighton. I mean, at what point does our fan base say something's not quite right here? You know? Look at Camavinga, little flick, but listen. I'm vexed, but I respect what I'm seeing. Here come Madrid. Vinicius pulls it back. That's awful. He's been terrible today. Reece James has pocketed him in this game. He's been on a yellow card since the first half. Oh man, Tuchel is levels. We are miles off. Goal for Real Madrid! 3-1! Rodrigo! We're heading to extra time, people. Ball whipped in. And Rodrigo, the substitute. Ancelotti! He's not over yet, people. He's not over yet. Kante goes for the ball over the top. Here's Marcelo into Modric. Look at the ball from Luka Modric. That ball is ridiculous. That's one of the best passes I've seen this season. Oh my days. The pass from Modric. Wow. That is one of the best passes you will see this season. Oh my days. Outside of the foot. Good finish from Rodrigo. The Luka Modric pass. Wow. Honestly, people, that is pass of the season. That is pass of the, outside of the foot. That's levels. That is absolute levels. 10 minutes to go. Could be heading to extra time, people. What a game of football. What a game of football this is. What a game of football. Real Madrid 1, Chelsea 3. What a pass from Luka Modric. Outside of the foot settings. That's the best pass I've seen this season. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Jeff, I've missed your super chat. Let me go back. Let me scroll through. I don't know what's going on here. It's like super chats. Oh my days, the ball. Thiago Silva's just got to watch it over his head. That is. Oh no, Oh my days. That is the best pass I have seen this season at any level. Vinicius Jr. Here we go. Rodrigo. Oh, good tackle. Jeffrey said, got to give us props. Curtis told man never count us out. With all the uncertainty in the dressing room, we would do well to reach the final. This game is ridiculous. Luka Modric, 25 yards out. Modric saved by Mendy. Didn't quite get hold of it. What a game of football this is. It says something when, oh my days, I haven't even updated the score. It says something when I have to watch other teams to enjoy football. You know, it's sad, but hey, I've changed the score. There we go. Big up, man. 3-1 now. Luka Modric pass is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Chelsea on the attack. 9 minutes to go. What a game. What a game. Chelsea again. Ball, shoots across goal. Bit of a cross shot. Goes out for a goal kick. People, if you're not watching this game, when this game finishes, get on YouTube and go and look at that Luka Modric pass. What a turn and shot by Mount. The turn was nice. The Luka Modric pass. Best pass I've seen this season. Timo Werner's come off for Pulisic. Surprised at that. Man's just scored an absolute worldie of a goal and you're dragging him. It's a bit harsh. Broad said this is basketball. It's just end to end. Can they keep up the intensity, man? Wow, what a game. What a game. I'm loving this game. This is Champions League, people. This is Bruv, I'm telling you, because you know what? I'll be honest with you. I was looking at the screen. So when I looked up, I just saw the ball in the air going to Rodrigo. I never seen the pass from Modric. When I seen the replay, I was like, no. That is footballing, just beauty at its best. That is why we love this sport so much. It's unbelievable. Oh, we're not ready for this level. You're mad. We can't go in these games. We're not ready. We got to spend 300 million probably to get near this. This is elite level football. That pass is unreal. That pass out of the school of Thomas Rosicky. Yeah, he had a good left outside of the foot. Yeah, that guy, honestly, people, anybody putting in super chats, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's like they're not showing up sometimes. So apologies if anybody has put in a super chat and hasn't been read. If you do and I don't see it, just put another comment in to say I've put one in. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Madrid, down the right-hand side. Vinicius against Reece James. Gets inside. Come on, get at him. Reece James, a good defender. He skipped him. Oh, I thought he was going to foul him. He gets away with it. He actually got past Reece James there. Reece James, a good defender. Let me not cap. He's a very good right back. He's on a yellow card as well. And he stayed calm there not to foul him. Man said a Xhaka-esque pass, yeah, in his dreams. In his dreams, perhaps. Imagine the scenes if Bale comes on and scores the winner. I mean, the fans have been booing him, so maybe they won't even bring him on. Are we going to go to extra time? 6 minutes to go. That pass is art. Pure art. You can paint that pass. It's that good. Jaden said, the only thing missing from the Champions League is Arsenal. I mean, listen, we'll bring entertainment value, but I'm not sure we'll be at these levels, you know. Let me tell you that. Ias said, we ain't had quality passes like that since prime Mesut Ozil. Yeah, he could play mad passes. Oh, the pass done me, man. The pass done me. It's just a different planet. Chelsea on the ball. 5 minutes to go. We're heading to extra time. Just checking the other game is still 1-0. So both games will be heading to extra time as it stands. Robbie just said, oh my God, I just saw the pass on my Insta feed. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. I love that pass. Luka. Outside of the foot. It's like he's got 2 feet on one. Inside and outside of the foot. Here come Chelsea though. Pulisic is on. Lot of pace. He'll cause problems with his pace. And here come Chelsea. Shot blocked from Mason Mount. And it goes out for a throw-in. I've just retweeted the pass as well from Modric. There's an injury here to Nacho. Nacho Cheese. Nacho, the centre-back. I never really thought he was that good either. I don't rate Carvajal either. Maybe Bayern are missing us. Yeah, we're the team that they love slapping. Curtis, I still want to know if you play FIFA career mode on Legendary or World Class. What do I play it on? I'm sure I play it on. I don't really play it often. Yeah, I'm sure I don't play it often. Legendary is the highest one, isn't it? Or Ultimate. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? I honestly haven't played career mode on this FIFA at all. I haven't played it. But we may do a career mode on Twitch when we get started. Apparently, we could have signed Luka Modric. Yeah, it's another one. We could have signed everyone. Ronaldo, we missed out on all of them, didn't we? Wasim said Curtis Eddie would do bits in the Champions League. Yeah, he could be one of the cheerleaders at the start of the game, you know. Carry the flag out onto the pitch. I don't think he could do much in a football perspective. Alvin said just saw it, Curtis. Wow. Levels. Gunnar Vettel said he needs to take a dump, but he can't get off his chair watching this. Oh, mate, it's crazy. It's crazy. What rank did you finish? I got 51 points, so I don't know what rank that's actually called. 51 points. I think you get 3 player picks, something like that. I don't know what rank that is, but yeah, 51. If you know your ultimate team, you'll probably be able to tell me what level that is. Lionel Messi, you know, I'm telling you. Lionel Messi. That's our boy Nketiah. Imagine being Dani Ceballos. He probably loves it, man. Sit on the bench at Real Madrid. Why not? Who's saying it's rank 5? The wit said, we belong in... Oh. That's our homeland right now. Sean said we need to do a FIFA tournament. 100%. End of the season. Once I've figured out Twitch properly in the summer, obviously we got no international break, stuff like that. We'll try and do a FIFA tournament. Community and a few people who do content and that. I know Turkish said he's good on FIFA. Oh, Chelsea on the attack in the penalty area. Kante. Alonso, left-hand side. Real Madrid got lots of people back. It's a corner to Chelsea. Corner to Chelsea. FIFA will be cross-play next year. Yeah, so I think you can now play PS5 and Xbox from FIFA 23. And I think it's the first time they've done it. So, yeah, it makes the community even bigger. You're able to play with more players and stuff. So, yeah. Alonso, corner to Chelsea. 88th minute, back post. Rudiger flicks it on, but oh, what is he doing there, Vinicius? Should have cleared it. He puts out for a corner. Are they going to pay for that? Jay Kang, big up, bro. He said, I haven't commented in ages. Normally put the stream on while playing FIFA. Listen, I like doing that as well. I listen to YouTube while I'm playing FIFA, you know. Just seeing that Modric pass, madness. Don't worry, you'll see the FIFA team. Hopefully this week, Twitch settings. We're nearly ready. Corner to Chelsea. Ball whipped in. What's he giving? He's giving a free kick to Real Madrid. Modric got pushed over, and it's a free kick. I think we're heading to extra time. ORC 1976 Hammer. I know they're London, but got a shout for the Brits in Europe. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I can't go along with that, man. As an Arsenal fan, I can't sit here and want Chelsea to win. I hear you, but I can't do it. I get too much flack from the Chelsea fans if they go through, you know. Vinicius has been awful. He's had a bad game. Reece James, to be fair, has handled him. Kante, ball over the top. Goes out for a throw-in. I think we're going to go extra time, people. Thomas Tuchel is frustrated. He probably thought, you know what? From winning, they should have been hanging on and won it. Overall, King Kong said next press conference Twitch settings gonna have delicious waffle. I may do that one on Friday on Twitch so we can watch it and stuff. Tarb said, Curtly, did you hear how frustrated Uncle Righty sounded on the Arscast podcast? I haven't heard it. I'm sure he is frustrated. He should be frustrated. You know, Villarreal. Now, please tell me you're not trolling me this time. People saying Villarreal. They have. You just couldn't write it. Unai Emery masterclass. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. This brother's going to knock out Bayern Munich. He's going to knock out Bayern Munich. Chelsea. Oh, they could have been one-on-one with a keeper. He fouled him. Unai masterclass. Knocks out Bayern Munich. That is phenomenal. That is absolutely unbelievable. With I don't know what to say, mate. I don't know what to say. Good evening. That's about the only thing I can say. Good evening. They're knocking out Bayern Munich, a team that used to 5-1 us on a regular. Oh! Chance for Chelsea. Pulisic at the back post. Unai Emery. Listen, I give him his respect. Chukwueze's a live wire, man. We sacked him. Didn't back him either. Pulisic there tried to hook it back, goes over. Lambros said total attempts Bayern 23 shots, Villarreal 3, but the score is 1-1. That's a proper FIFA. That's a FIFA game. That we dominate. People saying they've put super chats in. People, as I said, apologies, man. YouTube is ramping. I don't know what's going on right now. Some of the super chats aren't even showing up, so I can only apologize if you have put super chats in and I haven't read them out. There's something going on on YouTube at the moment. I'm scrolling through just to make sure. And the last one I feel like I've watched. More like missing from the conference. Hey, Sean, no need for that, man. That's too much smoke. Relax, man. I've had a tough week as an Arsenal fan. You know what I mean? Injuries, defeats now. Unai's going to be Champions League semi-final. Emery must be laughing looking at us. Of course, bro. Of course. People saying it's 2-1 Villarreal. Are we trolling here or what? Oh, you mean 2-1 on aggregate. Okay, 2-1 on aggregate. Free kick to Chelsea. A minute to go. There was 4 minutes added on. That's why I'm on Twitch. Imagine if Unai wins it. To be honest, I mean, I still don't think they'll beat Liverpool in the semi-final. They're doing well. I think Liverpool are too quick for them. Bayern Munich are not actually as good this year. Watched them a few times. They look a bit old and slow as well. Chelsea. Oh my days, over the bar. Pulisic with the volley. Just over the crossbar. Oh my days. There's only so much punishment I can take as an Arsenal fan right now. It's all mad, people. Look at Tuchel. That could have been them through. It's going to go to extra time, this. 30 more minutes. Oh, my days. Can't lie, I was depressed after the last Arsenal therapy session. But you broke it down, Big C. You and Turkish said everything I was feeling. Big up, bro. Appreciate that. Wow, what we got? 10 seconds to go. Real Madrid on the ball. Given away. Last chance for Chelsea. Alonso loses it. And it's a throw-in to Madrid. Extra time, people. Extra time. 30 more minutes. Full-time whistle goes. Yeah, 30 more minutes. Extra time, people. And Emery laughing like Jim Carrey on his bike in Dumb and Dumber. Listen, man. What do you say as an Arsenal fan? What do you say? Unai's knocked out Bayern Munich. And Chelsea have come back from 3-0 down. "30 more minutes, people." Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Would you take Emery back at Arsenal? Nah. He's been treated bad, man. You can't bring him back. He didn't get backed. You reap what you sow in life, people. Maybe we should have backed him. Give him Zaha. Give him Fabinho. Then maybe we'd be maybe we'd have got the best out of him. Kid said his heart is doing backflips. Listen, let me tell you something. Even as an Arsenal fan, right? I got to credit Chelsea because to come back from 3 goals down, got the same result in the Bernabeu. You lose 3-1 at home, you go to the Bernabeu and beat them 3-1. Epic comeback. But hey, it's all about winners. If they lose now, nobody will care about that comeback. So Chelsea need to win. Oh, everyone's going mad on socials, man. Everyone's going mad. Yeah, Arteta. I'm sure Arteta's sitting in his house right now like, damn, that's all I needed was Unai get into a Champions League semi-final, because all that's going to make people do is what? We should have kept Unai. Unai's better than Arteta. Unai's beating Bayern Munich with Francis Coquelin. In fact, let me turn over. People saying this 30 seconds left. Let me turn over. They're going crazy. Do you know how small Villarreal is as a place, by the way? Somebody said it's smaller than Milton Keynes. It's a tiny little place. Long ball. Goes through to the keeper. The 4 minutes are up. Bayern Munich on the attack. I've turned over just while the Chelsea-Madrid game's on. Last chance for Bayern Munich. Leroy Sané. We'll do a little watch-along for this for 5 minutes. Well, not even 5 minutes. They're in the last seconds. Goes out for a throw. Should be over. 4 minutes added on already. 50,000 people live there. Bro, that's a small town. Oh, ball over the top. They're going to clear it. Clear it. It's going to be over. Going to be over. Get rid of it, bro. You're going to lose it. Plays it down the line. It's got to be done. Throw into Villarreal. It's on. Oh, you know what, Unai? I'm going to give him his credit, man. He deserves it. Look, they've won it. They've won it. Absolutely unbelievable. Big him up, man. I don't care what anyone says. Big him up. Man won the Europa League and knocked out Bayern. Kingsley Coman's in tears. But nah, man, give him some respect. We clown this man because of how he talks. I mean, how he talks. Big him up. I don't care. Big him up. Man knocked out Bayern Munich with Villarreal. Are you mad? We used to hold 5 against them on a regular. Deserves his praise, man. Deserves his praise. Knocks out Bayern Munich. Incredible. 4 Europa Leagues and you're in a Champions League semi-final, probably against Liverpool. The yellow submarine, man, big him up. Look at these Bayern Munich fans. They can't believe it. Maybe we'll get Gnabry, eh? Probably not. But listen, you have to big him up. He's a master of the cups. Look, their players are in tears. They can't believe it. No one gave them a chance. Yeah, I've always rated him, Drake. Nah, listen, I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not even going to cap. I felt Unai, at the time, it wasn't working at Arsenal. I never once said that he wasn't a good manager. I said, if you're going to give a manager the job, you've got to give him the players that he wants. He asked for Zaha, you gave him Pepe. He asked for Fabinho, you gave him Torreira. He didn't even get the players he wanted, so you were never going to get the best out of him. So, if they'd have backed him, we might have seen the true Unai Emery. But listen, I don't know, people. It ain't easy being an Arsenal fan right now. On one channel, Chelsea coming back from 3-1 to win 3-1. Extra time coming up in the next few minutes. And then our former manager, Unai Emery's just knocked out Bayern Munich. 1-1 draw in Germany after a 1-0 win in the first leg. Now, I didn't rate him towards the end, Ron. I'm not even going to lie. The interviews are there. I won't delete them. When you're conceding 25 shots to Watford, But I never doubted whether this guy was a good manager. And I always said that Arteta wasn't better than him. And people said he lost the dressing room, but they've allowed Mikel Arteta to rebuild the dressing room, get rid of loads of players, bring loads of new players in. They didn't give Unai Emery that. They told him, you've lost the dressing room, so you've got to go. I mean, Bayern Munich had 24 shots on goal, 6 corners, 65% possession. That is some FIFA stats, by the way. It's the players, Curtis. Nah, big him up, man. Big up Unai Emery. I respect it. Right, let me turn over. That game's done. Let's get back to Madrid, Chelsea. Oh, my. See, look, extra time started. I haven't even started the time. All right, let's go. Let's go. This game started. Right, we're underway, people. Extra time. Definitely foot champ stats on a weekend. 20 shots and then draw 1-1. First half of extra time is underway, people. We're guaranteed 30 minutes, of course. No golden goal or anything like that. They got rid of all that. But hey, what a night. We're going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow. Francis Coquelin in the semi-final of the Champions League. Yeah, but Arteta needs his players, just another transfer window. If he gets the striker, it'll all change, apparently. Here come Real Madrid. Benzi gets the ball out wide. On the attack, crosses blocked. Big up Snake Eyes, said Big C with the new hat show, bro. Epic show with Talk is Cheap. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got a couple new hats. I'm sure you've seen most of them now. Anyway, big up Snake Eyes. Hope you're having a good holiday. And I know you said you're in Dominican Republic. Fraud Teta. No arguments from me, mate. Arsenal squad is better than Villarreal's, yet they're in the Champions League semi-final with a manager we said isn't good enough. Do you know what? You're speaking nothing but facts there. That's all facts. Our squad is better than this. They've got Alberto Moreno at left back. Liverpool couldn't wait to get rid of him. They got a bunch of rejects and old men. Couple of good players. Torres and Moreno, they're decent, but come on, man. Unai's beaten Juventus and Bayern Munich with Villarreal. Just shows what a manager does, people. Cone Man music, man, I'm telling you. I'm not going to lie, I really miss watching us in the Champions League. We'll be back in the Champions League one day. I like the fact that you said one day, We just need to know when that one day is, 2027, 2035, or will it be 2023? You never know. Maybe Arteta will shock us all. Reece James shoots high and wide. Peter, I wish I could make it make sense. This is Arsenal. This is Arsenal, people. Nothing makes sense at Arsenal. But, hey, trust the process. Don't worry. There'll be a new training kit out next week. Nice new T-shirt for you to wear on holiday this summer. Arteta week just gone from bad to... He must be sitting in his house right now saying, what more can go wrong? Injured players, 2 defeats. Now Unai Emery hits the semi-final. It's been a long week for Mikel, I can't lie. Gunnar Gossip said it could be in 10 years' time. Who knows? I mean, we're hoping. We're hoping, man. Champions League is just elite. We'll talk about that. Is that, did I see that today? I think it was today. That Barcelona are looking at Gabriel. Which doesn't, yeah. Barcelona are looking at Gabriel because Umtiti and Lenglet, they want to sell in the summer. Obviously, both left-footed centre-backs. And they're saying they like Gabriel. Now, oh, it's kicking off. Lucas Vasquez and Havertz square up to each other. Everyone runs in between. Now, listen. I said this many times, people. I said, listen, Gabriel will be targeted by bigger clubs because he's a left-footed centre-back. And people want left-footed centre-backs. And he plays for Brazil now as well. So you'll see it. Wouldn't surprise me. Aubameyang's probably ringing him saying, bro, life is good over here in Barca. Get yourself out of there. But we'll talk about that on the Arsenal show tomorrow, which is going to be painful. I might even call it Arsenal therapy. Unai gets Champions League semi-final. Peter said, I feel disgusted about Arsenal right now. I'm glad. This is what we need. We need people to wake up and realise this ain't good enough. We're Arsenal. We're watching teams like Villarreal hit Champions League semi-final. Chelsea score 3 in the Bernabeu. Yeah, I want Arsenal fans to be angry. Then we can start pushing and putting pressure. Because we should be in a better position. Here's Vinicius into the penalty area. Crosses it in. Benzema! It was inevitable! Big boy Benzi! Whoa! Puta madre! Benzema! Yes! Take that, Chelsea boy! Take that! Big body Benz! It had to be. Woo! Benzi! What a player! What a player! Yes! Let's go. Let's go. He was always going to have an impact on this game. Vinicius, what a ball. Benzema! 3-2! Woo! Yes! It's slapping season, man. Will Smith on Chris Rock. Boom! Great ball in. Rudiger's scrambling. He's falling over. Mendy beaten. Benzi! What a player, man. 34 years of age. 37 goals this season. Is there a better striker in world football at the moment? Absolute baller. Captain. He stood in Ronaldo's shadows for 5 years, playing backup dancer. Ronaldo went, he said, right, the spotlight's on me now. Let me show you what I'm about. And look at this guy, 34 years of age. Beast, baller, charisma. The drip king, they call him. What a player. I love this guy. I always say, any young striker growing up, watch this guy play football. He is just outstanding. He's outstanding. I'm so glad he scored that goal. Sorry, Chelsea fans, but J Dime said I'm getting a Benzema shirt way before I get an Arsenal one. I didn't even see Kante's error. Oh, it's 38 goals. I didn't even see Kante. Did he get caught on the ball? I was wrapped up in the comments, man. Big body Benz, man. Best striker in the world for me. I don't care. I don't care. I love him. He's my favourite. Mbappe, the young buck, that's my young favourite, you know, on the come up. But Benzi, man. What a player. How are you that good at 34? Captain. Great header. Just guide it, people. You know, when somebody puts power on a cross, you don't need to mash up your neck, you know. You just guide that. Put it where you want to put it. Look at Vinicius. I think Thiago Silva's got to block the cross. Gives him a bit too... Look, go and stop that cross. He's more concerned with not handballing the cross. I think Thiago should get closer. Yo, when they do the slow motion replays of the goals, man, it looks so epic. Look at Vinicius. Oh, man, there's nothing better than football. I'm enjoying this more than watching Arsenal. And I'm an Arsenal fan. It's crazy. Head the ball. You said it, man. head the ball across the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper's shifting his body weight. He puts it back that way. Mendy looks like he should get closer. He can't get there. I told him, Robbie, stop the cross. You have to stop the cross. And they never stop the cross. Kante's off. Ziyech is on. They got to go for it now. You have to stop the cross, people. Otherwise, you mash up. 3-2. Chelsea still winning on the night. But this would obviously put Real Madrid through. Chance. Oh, he overhits the pass. Vinicius keeps it in. Runs at Reece James. Reece James on a yellow card. He keeps the ball. Doesn't run at him. Oh, man. Karim, Maybach, Zima. Big C, Benzema and Mbappe for one season at the carpet. Do you know the only difference when you ask me that question, right? Benzi's 34. He does need service. I'm not even going to cap. He needs service. So even though Benzi's probably my favourite striker, I'll probably go Mbappe, you know. If you give me 1 year at Arsenal, I'm taking Mbappe because Benzi does need service. So I'm taking Mbappe for that 97 pace. I'm a pace merchant, man. But yeah, that's a totally different question, you know. We need stop the cross merch. Yeah, we'll do something. Don't worry. Stuff's coming, people. Nothing is better than football. Big body Ben. See it, like seeing that header and all the fans go up in slow motion. It's mad. What a player. Emery out. Well, maybe we should not have said that. Mbappe easy for one season. Big C, would Laka be there for that cross? Poor old Laka, man. Hey, he's having a tough time, that guy. Mate, we got 1.4k in the chat. Unbelievable support. Brilliant game of football. Absolutely brilliant. Benzema would get ruined by Arteta. Arteta will play Mbappe at right back. He'd say to Benzema, listen, mate, you got to drop back and help the midfield. He'd score about 8 goals a season for us. Benzi. Let's have a look at the reaction. What they saying about Unai Emery on socials. We'll read it after. Benzi better be in that squad this November. Surely. He goes to the World Cup. Lacazette lost a header to someone smaller than him. Doesn't surprise me, man. Doesn't surprise me. Ball whipped in for Chelsea. Header straight at Courtois. BX Gunner said we should get Gasperini and Mori out from Atalanta. Gasperini's a good manager. He's quite old. I think he's about 60 odd. I don't know if he speaks English either, but he's done a good job. He has done a good job. Gondwana said he hates football. We are needlessly stuck with an incompetent, arrogant fraud. We don't even need to be this bad. Listen, I agree. We don't need to be this bad. Bias Guna said Benzi has more goals in these 2 legs than Laka and Eddie combined this season. Oh, mate, don't even do it to us. Chelsea equalizer incoming. This will be decided on pen, said Anthony. I think Chelsea have lost a bit of steam, you know. Modric hustling in defence as well. What a player. How old is Luka Modric? 36? 36 he is. What a player he is, by the way. Let me not forget that pass. That pass is pass of the season. He turns 37 in September. September the 9th. Last week he scored 3 and tonight scored 1, which is level on Lacazette has done all season. Let that sink in. That's where we're at. And I doubt that. Listen, I said the other day, I'm not sure if Lacazette will score another goal this season. 8 games left. He could quite easily go another 8 without scoring. He's not in the penalty area unless we get a penalty. Real Madrid on the attack. Benzi. Camavinga! Ooh, just over. Shoots over. I'm telling you, this kid's destined for the top. You get in that Real Madrid team at that age, then there's something special. They don't buy players for no reason. Left-footed as well. Cultured left foot. Like a young Edgar Davids, man. Benzi or Lewandowski? Look, Lewandowski is probably a better goal scorer overall, but I just think Benzi is a better footballer than him. The hold-up, the intelligence, the leadership, I think he's better. And to me, if you score that many goals in Spain, I think that's more than scoring that many goals in Germany. Because the German league is a one-team league. It's easy for Bayern Munich to win the title. La Liga's not quite the same. So, yeah, I'm putting Benzi above Lewa. I can't even lie. Benzema has flair, said No Lady. Remember when we were the only English team to beat Madrid at the Bernabeu? Yep. Thierry Henry settings, shrugged far nine, Skip Ramos, bottom corner. Those were the days, eh? Mike said, yeah, it's footballer v goal scorer. Chelsea, though, they are still in this. Ball whipped in by Ziyech. It's a corner. They're still in it. Man said Bagelsman masterclass. Oh, my. Yeah, he might get sacked by Bayern Munich. They won't accept that. Jagdeep said, let's be real, Big C. Camavinga is a poor man. Sambi, yeah, I know you're trolling. He's twice the player. Somali said, in our yellow kit like Chelsea. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we had the yellow kit on. Arteta and Kroenke are a complete waste at Arsenal. I think tomorrow's Arsenal show is going to be another emotional one because, you know what? Today I calmed down after what... Yesterday we did Arsenal therapy. Today I calmed down. But everything what's happening here is just winding me up. Chelsea scoring 3, even if they lose. And Emery getting to a Champions League semi-final. Here come Chelsea. Into the penalty area. They're appealing for a penalty. Nah, ref ain't going to give it. I don't think there was a lot in that. It could be 2.0. Half time of extra time, people. Let me let that get to 15 and then I'll pause. Oh, no, I can't even pause it on this one. I'm just going to have to turn it off. The way this timer goes, it don't let you pause it for some reason. So we'll just do 0 to 15 again. Let's see. Annie Rudd said, Curtis disagree. Lewandowski has been more consistent even in the past. Yeah, but this brother's been winning Champions Leagues. And he had to play a different role when Ronaldo was there. And it's not easy. Most players with big egos would not accept playing second fiddle to Ronaldo. They try and compete with him. This guy understood for the good of his team, I'll be the backup dancer, mate, and let you shine because I'm still going to win trophies. As soon as Ronaldo went, he said, my time. Let me show you what I'm about. So I'm putting Benzi over Lewandowski. I tell you what, Thomas Tuchel is fuming. He's pulled out a tactics board, come on the pitch, and he's got all sorts going off. He's not happy. Keith said that therapy session was elite. Lacquer to the World Cup. Bro, unless Lacazette has changed his nationality, he ain't going to no World Cup. No disrespect. He ain't getting in no French squad. Make sure you smash the likes, people. 1,400 of you in the chat. And we're in extra time. It's been a fantastic game. Really enjoyed it. I'm actually watching other teams play to get over the pain of Arsenal, which is a real shame. McLovin said Liverpool are winning this quadruple now. Do you think this actually helps Liverpool? Because Liverpool will play Villarreal. I think they'll beat Villarreal even though they've done well. So that, to me, puts Liverpool in the Champions League final. On the other side, you're looking at potentially Real Madrid against Man City in the semi-final, unless Chelsea can turn this around. I think you'd have to make Liverpool favourites because I think Liverpool in a Champions League final, even though Real Madrid have got great know-how, you've still got to look at the fact they're losing tonight. And I think Liverpool's high energy would be too much for them. Unless Benzi and them, man, just ripped them apart. But they got Van Dijk at the back. You ain't going to he ain't just going to get dealt with easily anyway. And if Man City got to the final, I would still make Liverpool favourites just because of that know-how. So I think I think Liverpool will be quietly confident that they can win this Champions League. I really do. Zach said Liverpool have a better team. Mr. Waffle said I'm lagging. Apologies if I'm lagging at all. The signal looks fine, but yeah, maybe. Apologies if I am. Do you know what? I never knew I could click on this little icon and it tells me how many people are watching on Twitch and on YouTube. I never knew that. Just found that by accident. Let's have a look. Anthony said, Big C, I'm calling it now. With Benzi back in the French squad, along with so many other world-class ballers and young bucks, France are going to win back-to-back World Cups. They're the favourites. They're the favourites to win it. They've got unbelievable players. I think Brazil have got an outside chance. I really do. I think they've got an exciting front line with Vinicius and Neymar and players like that. Oh, he's offside. There was appealing for a penalty. But listen, France are favourites to win the World Cup. No doubt about it. People said I'm good. I'm not lagging. Maybe it was your internet, bro. Oh, give him a little kick there. They're both on the floor. Everyone's saying it's fine for them. Apologies if it was. Chris said, Big C, it has to be Arsenal therapy tomorrow after watching tonight's events. We are so mediocre. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I can't deal with, I've done the timer, Anna. Let me go. Thanks for reminding me. Let me get that on. Luckily, we're only 50 seconds in, so I'm 50 seconds behind. France v Brazil final. That would be an epic final. I just want to see if Arsenal wake up to what is happening in football. We're going to talk on it tomorrow. What's happened over the last day and this tonight? We've got to talk on it. Mr. Super Chat again. Like I said, apologies. I don't know what's going on. K. Merv Jr. said, saw a poll where ESPN analysts did a start, bench and drop game with Henry, Benzema and Mbappe. All analysts, including Ian Dark, had Henry dropped. That's a shambles. Listen, I love Benzema, I love Mbappe, but don't ever pick them two over Thierry. There's levels to this, you know what I mean? Champions League winner, World Cup winner, you know, relax. Euros winner. But it's recency bias, innit? A lot of people do that. You know, Henry hasn't played for years, so people forget sometimes how good you were. These times we're mediocre on our best day under Arteta. Don't worry, see, we save wages. Yeah, don't worry, we got loads of money in the Kroenke's bank account. That ain't going to quite get us into the Champions League, but they made a lot of money, so yeah, maybe we celebrate that. It's sad that fans support Arteta's mediocrity. Listen, I always say, if you're a massive fan of Arteta, nothing wrong with that. It's fine. He's the Arsenal manager. Maybe you're a big fan of him. I don't really get caught up in managers too much. But don't ever put a manager ahead of the club. Realise Arsenal can do better. Listen, you can always do better, but it's not difficult to do better than what we're doing at the moment. And that's my big thing with all this. Oh, no. I'm not even going to click on that. Man's trying to say Benzema's better than Henry. He's trolling. NRB10 said, Curtis, we need a levels manager. 100%. Big Tree Trunk said, you see Big C with the save wages, Kroenke can hand out brown envelopes to get a place in the Champions League. Bro, he'll probably buy more land or more houses or, you know, maybe he'll paint the Emirates. Maybe that'll be our big money signing. We'll get paint job of the stadium. Not difficult to do better. What other manager could we get? Vieira, Mancini. We could try and get Zidane. I'm sure other managers will become available in the summer as well. It's not hard to get better than Mikel Arteta, let me tell you that. Mancini in. Listen, I'll take Mancini all day long. Euros winner, Champions League. No, he didn't win the Champions League. He won the Premier League and the Euros. I'll take him. Mr. Waffle said, fans have invested too much in Arteta. Managers come and go. As Kenny says, the club is a star. 100%. 100%. Marnie said he was once on the Arteta train, but he jumped off. I've left the station. I jumped in an Uber and went home. I left the station after Palace. A man said Humpty Dumpty's a better manager than Arteta. Whereas Erez. Oh, man. He's a winner. We need an elite manager, 100%. Great footwork there from Courtois. Very risky, though. Man said Steve Bruce is better. I'd take Potter. I wouldn't go for Potter. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't go for him. I think we need a big boy. Big name. Big reputation. Sal said, I'm saying it. Henry is the best I've seen, and I've seen Zico play, saying he's the best. Big up, Latte. Kroenke is not here to win trophies, 100%. 100%. Do you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to focus on Kroenke and Arteta. That's what we're going to do. And look at the overall state of the club and what's going off. I'm not even going to let the owner get away with it. We're going to talk about Kroenke and Arteta. Oh, Rudiger slips there. Does well, though. Oh, come on. What? Look at these two, Rodrigo and Rudiger. Rudiger's an animal, you know. I can't lie. Arteta has an ego of an elite manager and the tactics of Big Sam. I think that's disrespectful on Sam Allardyce. He was the England manager at one stage. Barca watch along tomorrow. When do they play? No, they play Thursday. We may do a Europa League one. May do one on Thursday. Here come Chelsea. Chelsea have struggled in extra time. They've looked a little bit tired. Struggled to create. Imagine Rudiger next to Van Dijk. You wouldn't get anything out of them two because Rudiger's the animal, and Van Dijk's just the Rolls Royce, you know. Rudiger he seems to want to wrestle and fight people. Corey said R9 at Inter or at Madrid. That's crazy because the problem is, right, he went to Inter as that speed merchant beast. But then he got injured quite early and had to adjust his game. By the time oh, wow, that is unreal from Courtois. I feel like he was better at Madrid. I know a lot of you will say Inter. I actually prefer him at Barcelona over Inter or Madrid. I feel like he changed his game at both clubs. He was more lively at Inter because he had that speed at the start. But then because he got injured and he had to change while he was at Inter, I feel like during that adjustment period, he wasn't quite at his best. If it was early Inter, I would say that early Inter until the knee injury. So I'll say early Inter. Then when he got to Madrid, he'd already had the knee injury and he kind of changed his game a little bit. But for me, R9 Barca was the best R9. 8 minutes to go for Chelsea. Jagdeep, you don't need to do this to us, man. It's been a tough week. He said, you need to get used to streaming on Thursday nights, Big C. So best get on the Barca watch. I've had a lot of free Thursdays this season, but I've got a feeling next year I'm going to be rather busy on the Thursdays next season. Dundalk away and Rapid Vienna at home in the UEFA Europa League. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe we can win the Europa League, you know? Or maybe not. Did you see Kevin Campbell on the hybrid squad? I nearly fell off my chair. And you know what? I haven't watched the whole show yet. I haven't seen it. I just saw a few clips that people sent me. Thomas Tuchel, he's going absolutely berserk. He's been booked by the ref and he's fuming. He's absolutely fuming, Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea heading out of the Champions League. 7 minutes to go. What is he moaning about? I don't get it. I think he's saying Azpilicueta was trying to get the ball off Vasquez. And you know what? I cannot stand Lucas Vasquez. He's a proper cheat. Azpilicueta just tries to get the ball off him and the man's rolling around on the floor. I've never liked him. Don't rate him as a player. I remember once we were linked with him. I was like, don't you ever buy that guy. Big C, what's your opinions on Abramovich career? Haven't seen you speak much on him. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast of a player. I don't know if I'm wrong on this. I'm sure I read that he's never won the Champions League. Is he it? Shot at the near post. Good save by Courtois. Goes out for a throw. Yeah, Zlatan's a beast, man. He'll be an icon on FIFA when he retires, you know. Beast of a player. Kev said he's going to try and come on towards the end of the week. I will double check with him tomorrow and see if we can try and get Thursday or Friday. So hopefully we get Kev on here. I need to hear his excuses. Let's see what you're saying. Neil said he loves Ibra. Ibra's a beast, man. Big boy player. Could have had him at Arsenal, another one. MO7 said, Curtis, can you reload the Europa League theme? Hey, I have to freestyle it, man. I can't just do it. Oh. There you go. Do you know what? When we first went in the Europa League, I hated that song. I thought it was embarrassing. I was like, no, I'll never, ever remember this song. I'll only remember the Champions League music. Now, I remember the Europa League song more than the Champions League one. No, I didn't watch the Highbury squad. Didn't watch it. But I saw a few clips that people sent. Vinicius Jr. comes off for Dani Ceballos. All these former Arsenal players, you know, Coquelin's in the Champions League semi-final. Ceballos coming on. And he probably looks a good player for them, I can't lie. But the Prem didn't suit him, too physical. Danny boy is on. Vinicius will be happy with his performance in the... Yeah, I heard Kryptonian, I heard. Listen, man. It's an opinion. Football is an opinion-based sport. It's all about opinions. It's the same reason Brian Clough didn't sign Andy Cole. Andy Cole went on to win a treble at Manchester United. It's the same reason Nottingham Forest told Sean Wright-Phillips he was too small. Sean Wright-Phillips ended up at Chelsea and Manchester City. It's the same reason Arsenal didn't sign Yaya Toure, one of the best ever Premier League midfielders. Didn't sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's football. It's opinions. If you get triggered by someone else's opinion, then you're watching the wrong sport. I've got to be honest, because I don't care when other people have got different opinions. To me, it is what it is. I don't have to agree with it. Oh, Chelsea were nearly in. It's blocked. It is what it is, people. So that's my say on it. That's my take on it. You know, we keep it moving. Scarrett, he said, yes, my bro, love to the community whilst on the night shift. We're light years away from these footballing team. I think we're doing Arsenal therapy tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm vexed with what I've seen tonight. Heads just wide, Chelsea. Kai Havertz. What a chance. Reece James with a peach of a cross. Unmarked at the near post, heads it wide. Oh, he's got to hit the target. Got to hit the target there. I mean, what more do we need, people? You've got Dani Ceballos playing for Real Madrid. You've got Unai Emery's just knocked out Bayern Munich in the Champions League semi-final. Francis Coquelin playing centre midfield. And Chelsea have gone and scored 3 goals in the Bernabeu, although they are heading out of the competition. But still, man, we gotta talk. We gotta talk tomorrow, man. I'm not happy. Emery beating Bayern while I can't beat Brighton. Make that make sense. That could be the title. If I do that as a title, hit me up, 5%. Emery beats Bayern, Arteta can't beat Brighton. Oh man, oh dear me, that might have to be in the title. That's incredible. Curtis, if we sacked Arteta when we were 15th and employed Tuchel, where do you think we could be? I mean, I don't know. He still would have needed backing because the team still wasn't good enough. But he's a better manager than the one we've got. That's for damn sure. That's the title. Emery beats Bayern. Arteta can't beat Brighton. That's going to trigger people, but I don't care. You know me, people. I'm not bothered. Imagine your reactions when Ceballos scores a late goal. Chelsea on the attack. Corner to Chelsea. 2 minutes to go, people. 2 minutes to go. That's a great title, but needs a Kroenke out. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. You should tweet that just to trigger the cult members. Don't worry. We might throw that on after this stream. Mendy's up, people. 90 seconds to go. Corner to Chelsea. Mendy's up. Imagine if he scores. He's out the penalty area. Chelsea recovers. Ziyech. Terrible shot. Chance. Oh, he puts it wide. Jorginho falls to him on his left foot and he puts it wide. Unbelievable. What a chance. I think he should do better. Oh, he's got to hit the target. Craig said, Curtis, if Emery had the backing with the money Arteta had, surely we would see the difference. 100%. Expressions was calling out AFTV. Don't blame him. The game is the game, man. We would all be calling out Spurs. That doesn't bother me, man. It is what it is. I get it. I'd do the same if they was in the opposite. Arteta will dish you in his press conference. Probably will. He probably will. He'll say, oh, don't worry. We'll win the Champions League in 5 years. Don't worry about it. Dark arts are at work. I don't know what's going off here. Is there a free kick? What is actually going on here? I'm confused. Is Benzema getting... What's happened? Is he injured? I think he's pulled his hamstring. What has happened here? I'm actually confused. Benzema's injured. Looks like he's tweaked the hammy, man. He gets off the pitch. Have they got any changes there? I don't think they've even got a sub left. Benzema's off. And it looks like he tweaked his hamstring, but it's a goal kick to Real Madrid. The 120 minutes have gone. They've put him back on the pitch, I think. We'll just stand there. 3 minutes added on. Where have they got 3 minutes from? I don't get it. I have no idea where they got that from. Chelsea have 3 minutes to find an equalizer. Madrid down to 10 men. And Benzema's off injured. No one's injured. They are all wasting time. That's a foul, surely. Free kick to Madrid. They're rolling around. I just can't stand that. I can't stand it. And it's Dani Ceballos, of all people, rolling around the floor. It's embarrassing, but the game is the game. Nice little skill. I mean, he's barely tapped him. Oh, look at him. Oh, let me roll. Oh, let me roll again. Come on. Embarrassing, man. It probably takes more effort to roll around than the actual pain that he's in. It's crazy, but it is what it is. The referee will probably end up booking someone. Oh, the time was added on for the goal and the celebrations. We got 2 minutes to go, people. Can Chelsea get an equalizer? Tries to head it back. Mendy collects it. Man, those snipers are lethal. I'm telling you, just picking people off from the crowd. But Chelsea, they'll probably get 1 or 2 more chances to go. 90 seconds, just over 90 seconds to go. Chelsea on the ball. Reece James, a goal now would take us to penalties. Chelsea on the ball. You got to stick it in the penalty area. No messing about now. That's an awful cross. Absolutely terrible cross. And Courtois collects it. Real Madrid fans cheer. And he will time waste the best he can here. Courtois, former Chelsea player. That was an absolutely awful cross. Overhits it and straight into his hands. Saul, former Atletico Madrid player. Courtois kicks it long, straight out for a throw-in. Thomas Tuchel grabs the ball, gives it to his player. Someone's already done the tweet, have they, apparently? All right, I was too late. I'll still do it. I don't care. Big C, honest opinion, where are we finishing? 5th, 6th, in my opinion. Europa League, at best. Oh, Chelsea. They're running forward. Reece James shoots. It's blocked. Great block there. All the way back to the keeper. Great game, this. What happened there? Oh, he's out for a throw. Beyblade settings, man. Spinning around like Kylie Minogue, people. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. The old ones are the best, people. The old ones are the best. No, people stole the tweets. Yeah, who put it on? Let me see. It might be someone I'm not following, so I might not see it anyway. Chelsea have the ball, though. Last couple of chances. Oh, we're in the last chance saloon, people. Seconds to go. Ziyech, what you doing? Get it in the box. It's full time, people. The full time whistle goes. Karim Benzema with the winning goal in the tie. Chelsea, listen, no cap. I'm not even capping. Incredible comeback from Chelsea. Rudiger is fuming. Hala Madrid, Real Madrid settings. And they are through to the Champions League semi-final. Chelsea, they've won 3-2 on the night, but they're out. They're out on aggregate. Real Madrid, Hala Madrid business. Listen, Chelsea will take great heart from the fact they won the game, but I'm sure they'll be hugely disappointed. To go to Madrid and score 3 and get knocked out is terrible. Benzema, the man, winning goal, late header. He's injured at the moment. Hopefully he'll be back for the semi-final. Absolutely brilliant watch-along. And listen, Chelsea are still in the FA Cup. They can go for that, but it will not be of any joy to them after losing this game, despite winning on the night. Karim Benzema, he's been the star of both games, really, in the end. Didn't actually play that well in this game, but he got the goal that made the difference. Luka Modric, pass of the season. You will not see a better pass than that anywhere in football. And I have to admit, that was, for me, again, one of the best games I've watched this season. So credit to both teams. Real Madrid in the semi-final. They'll be playing either Manchester City or their rivals, Atletico Madrid, in the semi-final. That game will be tomorrow. Join me at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be doing the Arsenal content. And let me tell you, today should be a wake-up call for Arsenal. Unai Emery's knocked out Bayern Munich. He's in the semi-final. Francis Coquelin, a player that we got rid of, is in that team. Chelsea score 3 goals against Real Madrid in one of the best games of the season. Incredible game. Great stream. 1,500 of you in here. Thank you for all your great interaction and all your comments. Big up everyone on Twitch. Big up everyone on YouTube. 2 o'clock tomorrow. Arsenal therapy again. We're a mess, people. Watching football like this, we just can't compete. Thank you for your time. See you at 2 p.m. Kroenke out, Arteta out, people. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Bless.